It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant.
Yep, Charlamagne the God.
Andrew Schultz.
We are the Brilliant Idiots Podcast, and today's show is brought to you by Squarespace. From websites and online stores, the marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence and run your business. There are no hidden fees or price hikes, and all websites are optimized for mobile. And it's so simple. Start with a design template and use drag and drop tools to make it your own. Head to squarespace.com/idiot for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code IDIOT to save 10% off your first purchase. Let's start this show. First Brilliant Idiots of the new year.
We back.
2022.
We back.
As they say in Baltimore.
Why did you say two like that?
Could you learn to talk into the microphone?
Well, it's just, I gotta.
That's Nyla.
Why did you say two like that?
2022. Big Wax is here.
Yo.
Doo-doo Herm.
I don't know nothing.
Happy New Year's. Happy married man, Andrew Schultz.
Wow.
Hey.
We out here, baby. We out here.
Last time we saw Andrew was at his wedding.
Yes.
Then spent the next 2 weeks dealing with COVID.
Super spreader event, baby.
We went to two super spreader events back to back.
Right.
The God's
Give the
Honest Truth
Kings
holiday
give it.
party was a super spreader event.
Yes.
Oh, word?
That's when I got hit.
That shit
Really?
I got hit right before that, yeah.
So that was right before my wedding.
Damn.
So you probably brought COVID to my wedding.
No, I was done.
Y'all trying to kill all my friends and family.
No, I was actually done.
Huh?
I was done.
What do you mean?
No, he caught COVID before this.
Oh, you caught COVID before all of this shit. Yeah.
I'm 5 weeks in.
Oh, okay. Now you're good then.
I don't know when I caught it. I caught it between Thursday and Saturday, though. I caught it between the God's Honest Truth Christmas party and Andrew Schultz's wedding.
Yeah, I remember messaging.
Well,
you,
Carla
and I was
wasn't
like,
at the God's Honest Truth thing, and she caught it.
She got it too?
Oh, man.
Oh, so she was at the wedding.
Listen, I would have to do daddy duty.
Oh,
That's
shit.
not cool with
God
a fucking
forbid you be
10
a
month
father.
old.
God forbid you be a
Bro.
father.
How many hours by myself?
This girl got COVID. I had to take care of my son.
Fuck, I'm in there
What the fuck is this
babysitting.
all about?
I'm in there babysitting my own children.
Yes.
2022 sucks.
It started off like that. Y'all had to wake him up. I had to change his pamper. I had to give him the bottle.
Wow,
I had to
Daddy.
play with him.
Wow, Dad. What else?
Is at
That's
that
age.
to. What's
No. I'm not supposed to do it at that age.
I take care of my kids.
Maybe like 2 years old, and I could start really coming
man,
in.
Why? What's starting
Right now, it's hard.
It is.
Yeah.
That's why you got to appreciate women.
Hell
I do.
yeah.
I told her so much. I appreciate her.
You did.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you know what I did? I didn't get her a Christmas present. Right?
That's what's up.
Yeah, you gave her COVID.
No. No,
Some
because
rest and relaxation.
she don't know that that I know that it's like the Three Kings thing that Alice got to go through. Is like Three Kings. I got a manger and I got a bunch of hay I'm about to put inside the side of the house for the horses and stuff.
Okay.
And then I have the 3 presents for her
Ah.
for the 3 Kings.
Explain this to me, because I thought it was the
Yeah,
Latin kings that deported.
Yeah, me too.
What is
Amor del Rey.
It's Puerto Rican Christmas.
What's Puerto Rican Christmas?
Alex, can you help us explain what Three Kings is? Because he said he got to do it too.
So y'all celebrate the birth of Jesus?
It's just another day to give.
They celebrate the birth of the carpenter.
Boy, I ain't had nothing to do with it.
Thank you, God, for giving us this wool and giving us these nails to make so many things for people. Thank you, God.
So are you going to feed the horses too or the camels?
No, I don't do none of that shit.
No?
Nah, it's just another day to give more gifts. 3 more gifts. That's it.
Oh, you said horses and candles.
Puerto Ricans don't got horses, bro.
She told me you got to put the hay in a little manger so the horses come by and eat. They had to have 3 gifts in there. Help me out.
This sounds like y'all celebrate
I
everybody
don't know
but
all
Jesus.
that.
So what do you know about it? How you
Son,
gonna celebrate it?
We
You don't know.
just give 3 gifts. That's it. 3 more gifts.
Bro, I've never heard of Three
So
Kings.
you do Christmas as well?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then when is Three Kings?
That's today.
Tomorrow. You said the 6th.
That's
The
today.
6th. That's when my favorite day, January 6th.
Not today.
Oh, Lord.
Today
Well,
the
by the
5th,
time
man.
the podcast come out, today's the 5th.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's coming out January 6th.
I never heard of this
shit, I
today.
fucked up again.
I heard Wax saying this shit today. I was like, Wax is really Puerto Rican, bro.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
good
I'm
for you.
I'm doing a lot of Puerto Rican
No,
stuff.
you're adopting your wife's culture, man. You're supposed to do that.
Thanksgiving was like a bunch of rice and empanadas
Yeah.
and tacos.
Your Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it wasn't like the stuffing and all that.
So
type
there's
of
no
stuff.
balance?
Nah.
I mean,
Puerto Ricans
we
don't
had-
eat
you know what I
tacos,
had?
bro.
I had the eggs with the yellow stuff in it.
Yolk? Yo, son.
Yo, I had those stuff. So that's like a Thanksgiving thing.
You
That was
had
like,
deviled eggs on Jesus's birthday?
Wow.
Come on, yo.
Wow.
Your culture.
I ain't got nothing to do with that
Ain't
part.
Carla Afro-Latino though?
What that mean? It's Puerto
Like black
Rican.
and Puerto Rican.
Yeah, where's the
No.
black part?
Nah,
So what is Puerto Ricans?
he's talking about Mangu.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mongoon. I don't even like saying that word. That
It's an
sounds
egg with
racist
a
as
thing
fuck.
in it.
Talking
It's
about
a devil
I
egg.
thought mongoose
devil
was a
egg,
bite.
Yeah.
Where? Oh,
You're not
mongoose.
there, bro.
Yeah, no, mongoose is a bike.
That's not Spanish. nigga.
What you mean that's not Spanish?
Devil eggs. Everybody has devil eggs.
That's some white
the
shit.
thing. But it's also not the traditional
White is
egg,
not white,
collard
bro.
greens.
Hold on. I'm going to fix the mics for everybody here. Keep going.
I didn't know what was going on. I thought that was the way it was supposed to be.
Yeah, me
was
too.
Like,
I
what the
kinda
fuck was in
fixed
here
mine
talking
a
about whose
little
neck
bit.
does like this.
Nah, I'm sorry. That's the reason why
Nah,
that
this
one
is
was
just
on the
a
ground
whole
because I need to fix it. Yeah.
Yeah, this shit is fucked up.
I did not know.
I'm gonna just pick it up.
So there
There
is
you
no
go.
tradition to the Three
Oh.
Kings shit.
That's
Alex.
beautiful.
This
There
is
is
some bullshit.
No. What he's saying, there's a lot of extra shit you're supposed to do during that holiday,
Yeah.
but it's really just another.
Who are the Three Kings? Because I thought
The
it was
ones
Rick Ross,
that-
Dr. Dre, and Jay-Z. They had a record called Three Kings. Who are the Three Kings?
I mean, I'm not too
Puerto
familiar with
Ricans
the.
getting mad at you right now.
I know they
Why?
are.
I'm asking
Because you
questions.
playing
Yeah, I'm half.
around.
They should be mad at
Yeah.
y'all for not explaining it right.
He's real Puerto Rican. I'm
I'm
like,
half. I'm half. I just got to know the gift part. That's all I got to know.
Who are the Three Kings? Who are the Three Kings?
I thought when Jesus was born, 3 kings came over and gave him some gifts or
I
some
thought
shit
it was
like
three
that.
wise men.
I think they call them 3 kings.
Oh, so y'all celebrate the Three Kings and not Jesus.
I mean, them coming over to bring him gifts.
Yeah.
so everybody
So
saying
that's
they
why
God,
we
I
give
guess.
So
gifts on that.
everybody is celebrated.
Yeah.
Jesus is celebrated as well as the people who saw Jesus.
Yeah.
Got you.
See, why
Listen,
you
I don't know
should've
anything
just
about
brought
it.
that down to me.
No, I was asking. I don't know.
Oh,
Puerto
Your
Ricans
dad-
like to
your-
party, bro.
I'm black.
Word.
They
That's
like
a
to
fact.
party.
That's
That's
a
just
fact.
what it is.
They
We
loud.
gotta have more holidays, and that's say what
they loud.
they loud. It's loud Christmas. That's
So
what it
basically,
is.
you started making coquito around Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You make a lot of it. It's not all gone by Christmas.
Yeah.
So you extend the holiday season into the Three King thing.
Yeah. why not?
and they're
Six.
excited.
Got
They're
you.
fucking all into it, bro. They were the ones that stormed the Capitol. It's on January 6th.
Nah.
And they were the ones that's probably a bunch of fucking Puerto Ricans, bro. There was. We going to take our country back. We're going to take it back, baby.
Cool.
Let's go. We taking it back, baby.
Yo, who are the Three Kings though? Your daddy is a pastor. God bless the dead. Well, who are the Three
Why
Kings?
your
You don't
girl
remember
got
that?
more kings than you, yo?
You don't know
You
the
the
Three Kings?
king.
Listen,
Wax.
it was just,
Right?
I just listen.
How you a
God
PK and
bless-
don't know who the Three Kings are?
I played the music in the church. I played my part.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just like in a business, you got people who do the paperwork, you got people who do the hard work.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? In
Yeah.
the church, I wasn't really, I know the word and I know how to receive the blessings from the word, but I don't know how to cook the food. I know how to
Yeah.
eat it and I know how to
You know the
get the
good
filling
part.
off of it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I know how to get the filling off the eating the food and stuff, but I don't know how to actually cook
You
it
know,
that well.
you know how to receive the blessing. That's what you
Oh
just said.
man, all day. I'll get in that music and play all day. Even if I gotta clean the church after, I know how to receive my blessings.
Ah, okay. I got you.
Well, salute to all the Puerto Ricans out there. We don't mean to disrespect
Yes.
your holiday. We
Happy
just
Three Kings Day.
that's all. Happy Three Kings Day. I've never heard of it. So let me
Thank
talk.
you guys.
Thank you. And since
Very
we don't have
much.
no real Puerto Ricans in the room.
Yeah, we got semi Puerto Ricans. We got semi Puerto Ricans in the room. Wax doing his damn best.
I'm doing better
Wax
than him.
Martinez.
I know more. I know more.
Wax doing better than Alex.
Alex
yeah.
never asked a single question about his culture to his mom. Three kings. All right.
All I need to know is his presence. That's it.
That's it.
More
3 presents.
That's it.
Damn.
All right, fair
okay.
enough.
Is it something like you give to a Puerto Rican woman in these days? Like it's like a scarf or one of them things that they.
I
What?
have no idea what you're talking about, son.
The fuck you been getting all these years?
When would a Puerto Rican use a scarf, Wax?
I don't know. I see a lot of scars, y'all.
Like hair?
Like it's like Frankies and a lot of Frankies wear like scarves.
What is Frankie's?
like that's their name? There's a lot of Frankies.
What?
You know, like Italians, a lot of Marias. And Italians, a lot of Marias and Italians, right?
Yeah.
It's always a Maria. And Puerto Rican, a lot of Frankies.
There's a lot of
I never even
Frankies.
heard of fucking Alex in
What is
fucking
this
Puerto
guy
Rican.
talking about right
I
now?
have no idea, man.
What Puerto Rican mom is naming
By
their
the way,
daughter Frank?
One of the most
No,
famous
woman.
Puerto Ricans, I think he's
Yes.
Puerto Rican, is named Alex, by the way. Alex Sensation. Ain't Alex Sensation Puerto Rican?
Who's Alex Sensation?
I never even heard of this guy. He's one of the guys that
Yeah,
got the
Alex, he was on La
motorcycles.
Mega.
Oh,
Mega.
yeah.
La Mega. He's a
La
big
Mega.
radio personality.
It's huge.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah,
were
New
running
York.
New York. They were running New York back in the day.
He still does.
They were. Or they still do it.
Yeah.
It was like the #1 radio show at a point was a Spanish-speaking radio show. This is back in the day when I was in like high school.
No, don't give me the line. I just know his name. Salute to Alex in station.
Fair enough.
Well, let's talk about something I do know about, marriage.
Bro,
How does it feel?
Thank you so much for doing that speech at the wedding, man.
No, that was
great. That was a great surprise. My girl liked that.
I was going, you know what's so crazy? I told my wife, I saw you and Akash talking about wedding gifts.
Yeah.
And I was like, I said, did you get something off Schultz's registry? And she was like, I'm not sure. And I was like, let's wait a while. And the reason I said let's wait a while, I saw Joe Rogan give you the goddamn rollie,
son. Joe went for it, bro. Daytona. It's Daytona. You know what I mean? I'll let you see it. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, hold up, man.
Bro, he handed me the box and I knew what it was, but I didn't want to be presumptuous because it was wrapped. Yeah. So I was like, all right, thank you so much.
Very nice.
And he just said, he goes, I don't know your wife like that. This is for you.
I respect it.
Fuck
I saw when you posted that. I respect it.
Akash was telling me before the wedding, he's like, yo, I think I'm going to get you and your wife some knives. And I was like, if you get my wife a present and not me, bro. If you get us a group fucking present like I haven't known you my whole goddamn life. But Akash was slick with it. Akash, back in the day, invested some money in a cryptocurrency. And he just put it aside for me. And he was like, I did this a while ago and it was a risk. But if it came out, it was going to be it. So he...
Is it real? You believe in cryptocurrency?
When that shit make money?
But I don't, everybody I know, I've seen people show me that they got tens of millions of dollars but can't get to it.
No, they can't. They just sell it. You can transfer it within a second.
I got a bunch of that fucking money. It's called something I got. There's a bunch of it.
You can sell it in a second. Is that you get that money faster than you can get money out the bank? Like you gotta call your bank and be like, hey, I'd like to take millions out, and then they gotta be like, are you sure?
It was Afghan money. What's the Afghanistan money?
Afghanistan money? Why do you have Afghanistan money?
Because they say it was so much fucking money. I don't know. I got bought a bunch of that shit.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you delving into other cultures, but I don't know what the fuck you talking about right now.
Oh, you got Talibans.
No.
Talibans to make them dead. Talibans to make them dead. I got Afghan money.
Can you say that?
Yeah.
They won't investigate you?
It's a rap. Somebody said that in a rap. I got Afghan money.
No,
I got Arab money.
And they bleeped that shit off the radio.
What is it?
Busta Rhymes got in trouble for that shit.
Oh, Arab and Afghan is different.
Well, I think there are Arab Afghanis. I think there are Arab. There's also white Afghanis. Afghanistan is just a country, bro. It's like Puerto Rico. There's black ones and there's white ones.
No way.
But isn't it considered a terrorist country?
I think there's terror within it, and then group that we labeled as a terrorist group is now running it. No, Taliban.
The Taliban?
They're now in charge of it. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't 100%. know. I told you telling me a black person be in a Mexican gang?
Yeah, they got black people in Mexico, bro.
I mean,
the Great Mestizo period, man. That's where a lot of black people, Africans, came to Mexico.
The moral of the story is I got your gift being made.
Ooh.
And I got
Puerto Rico's hard at work.
And I gotta see where I gotta ask my shorty. We sent him one. I gotta see. I'm sure she did.
That was good. I mean, listen, everybody acting their ways. I was like, okay, if you Joe Rogan, that's what you're supposed to do.
Damn, no.
Yeah.
It's Joe Rogan.
It's Joe Rogan. He's supposed to do that.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Yeah. I guess, bro. This is different, bro. I don't know. But I like that shit. I like
nice.
it.
It's Joe
I told my
Rogan.
girl, I was like, yo, get some more fucking successful friends. Tell your friends, step it up.
What did she say when she saw it?
She was like, she was low key. She was like, just for you? And I was like, no, I'm gonna get a size for the both of us.
You wear it on Tuesday and Thursdays.
Nah, it was a beautiful ceremony though, man.
Yeah,
it was worth catching COVID. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Yeah.
Like my whole honeymoon is thrown away, but right?
It's something about weddings, man. It's something about weddings that really make me sentimental, man. Like that shit is like it's such a joyful, blissful event when you see somebody walk down the aisle and express their love for somebody. It's just something so
That was
pure
good,
about it,
bro.
man.
I wish I did it first because yours is too good. There's
Nah,
no way I
you
could do
gonna
a
have
speech
yours,
like that.
man.
No way I could do a speech like that. The speech is too good.
You got to do it in your way.
Oh, he ripped. Oh, no, you ripped.
You really
Oh, you ripped. They should have
killed
recorded that.
it.
No.
Thank you, man.
Y'all should have recorded that and put it on Flagrant or Brilliant or something. Like, that was, it was good, bro.
It was
I don't
too
know if I'll
good.
It was
share
the
that
right
one,
amount
bro.
of humor, plus like
They
heartfelt
cried.
emotion.
Yeah. I said, how can I top that?
Nah,
I should have got married
I was like, he's
first.
talking to her like he never seen her before.
Like he hungry or something. With a steak.
He's talking to her like he don't got her already. Like,
You still got a lie, bro? Like, what the fuck?
Son, that shit is hard. It's hard to distill like all your feelings to the person you love the most on the planet into like
Yeah.
one spit. Like I was stressing over that. I was like real stressed over that shit, man.
I think you got to look at it as it's not your last time expressing these emotions.
yeah, that's true.
Because it's going to always change. Like,
Yeah.
you know, y'all going to be together longer. Y'all going to have kids. Like, there's going to be so many different times you
Emotions
watch
gonna
her
be like
evolve
this.
and y'all evolve. That's just going
Yeah.
to make you keep appreciating, you know, her even more.
Yeah.
So it's going to always change.
Yeah, man. It is a really cool day. And I feel like such a narcissist saying this, but like we had spoken about it at the wedding, but like I get weddings now and like I can't wait for my friends to get married because you get to kind of like live vicariously through it.
Yeah.
100%.
I always felt like bad having people come to the wedding because I was like, man, you guys are so busy. You got so many things to do. Like this is such an inconvenience. And I didn't realize why people were excited. I truly didn't realize that.
Really?
And then like seeing the day and feeling the day and seeing like
Yes.
older people there, like older people
Mhm.
being excited and like them like looking at each other, like feeling like, oh, remember
we
those
did that.
days?
Bro, your dad,
Yeah.
Larry Legend
Yeah, he the
was looking
man,
at
bro.
different people and he was looking and he was like, I remember when he was 5. I remember when she was 7.
That's
This
good.
this person's so big now. Like, I'm like, man, I can't wait to be that age.
Yeah.
I'm there. I can't
That's
wait.
amazing.
That's what
Yeah.
you want.
You see your daughter's friends get married, your daughter get married, like,
That's what you want.
yo, it's beautiful, man.
That's life. Like, that is a full life. Like, that's what
Yeah.
life is about to me. Like,
there's reasons these like these I guess rituals keep getting passed on.
mhm,
Like
mhm.
shit that's really bad and boring, we kind of throw away.
Yes.
After a few thousand years, you're like, we don't gotta do this no more.
Yeah.
Ain't haven't been a war in years.
Yeah, all right.
Oh,
You just said you got Afghanistan money, but you never have been a war. What do you never
said anything.
What do you say?
I'm just saying, like, it's a reason we keep these traditions around. Like Christmas
Yeah.
is dope.
Yes.
Like seeing your kids open up presents
100%.
is probably an amazing feeling.
Yeah.
100%.
And the same thing with like a wedding. It was just, I was so happy you were there. You gave a great speech. My girl loved your speech, boy. When you did the thing about the Beyonce.
Beyonce, yeah.
She was fine. Sean- and it was a surprise. So Sean, I didn't know that Sean was going to speak.
Oh,
I had
no?
my boy Dove. You guys know Dove.
Yeah, peace.
And Dove, he was being being Rabbi Dove, and like a true Jewish guy found a black man in hip hop to do the work for him.
I understand the correlation. Dove was like, look, Charlemagne, the God,
yes.
gives the prayer.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, Dove, I be on it too, bro. All right.
You walked
Let's
up,
do
man.
it.
I got to show you some pics, man. We got some great fucking pics of you with the fucking.
It was a
ocean
great
back.
ceremony, man. I went to 2
Yeah,
green
man.
weddings this year, man. Yours and Bobby Bones.
And Bobby's was good too.
Oh, Bobby was. Weddings are amazing.
If the people are right, that's what I realized.
If
Yeah, it's the people
are right.
that's there.
It's like
Yeah.
if you believe in a couple, the way
Yeah.
my boy Ben Uyeda put it this way, he's like, weddings are like comedy specials. Not everybody needs to have them.
No, that's real.
No, it is.
That's real. That's real.
But when it's a good one,
Yeah.
then you're like, I guess, happy to be
Everybody
part.
get to celebrate. Everybody will think we're celebrating.
I'm glad.
I've been to
y'all-
weddings people were upset about though. Like way back in the day when I was a kid, or you know, one of my family members got married to a white guy. You know what I mean? And I remember, I remember people being upset, but it's like years later they're still together.
Yeah.
So that was the stand-up special you didn't want it, but that was the one that ended up being classic.
Hey.
None of y'all stood the test of time.
Hey.
There's plenty of them that was mad
And they
got divorced.
divorced.
Absolutely.
I always say the crackheads stay together the
100%.
longest.
Exact, because they need
Yeah.
each other. That
Yeah.
addiction.
You got to go through some type of trauma. If y'all too nice and too good with each other, they're gonna separate.
Yeah.
You got
look
money,
forward-
they got money, then they're gonna separate.
Do you look forward to getting married, Wax?
Yes, especially after that, seeing y'all. Like, how do you feel with the ring? Like, is the ring make you feel different? Did it fall off? Did you almost lose it yet? Like,
Yeah, he's just asking questions of how to get the ring off. Will it
grease
fall
your
off
finger?
automatically? Do you have to take it off? Like, how easy does it come off? Like, nah. Yeah. Did you notice this? Like, my hand will like swell and contract, and like sometimes it's mad loose, and sometimes it's kind of snug.
Yeah.
You feel that?
Yeah.
But besides that, I don't know. It's cool. I just like having it. And low key, like when I see other dudes with a wedding ring on, I like having
It's a bond.
different. Yeah, it's like
Okay, you did
it's
it
some
too.
real shit. Like I don't know, like when you see another man like taking his daughter to work or something, or not his daughter to work, taking her daughter to school, or like just doing
Yeah.
something like sometimes early in the morning. If I'm
You
walking,
get it.
yeah, like you like,
get
oh,
it.
you got responsibility. You committed to something.
Yes.
That's some real shit.
When I
That's-
rode football motorcycles, like every time I see somebody on a bike, it's always be safe when we put our hand out to the next guy. So
Not to
Definitely.
be too dark. That's a great point. Not to be too dark, but it's like when Kobe passed away that Sunday, God
Yeah.
bless the dead, him and his daughter, I was with my daughter at her cheerleading practice. So in your mind, you're like, regular Sunday, you get up to go do something. So
With
even
his
though
daughter.
I've never met Kobe, didn't know him, it was just that. I'm like, oh shoot. Like you just
Yeah.
understood what he was doing that day.
Yeah.
You can understand what his mindset was that day.
Yeah,
You're just out doing extracurricular activities with your daughter and something like that happens. It's like, ugh.
Yikes.
Ugh. Do you look forward to getting married, Nyla?
Definitely.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you dating anybody?
Mm-mm.
No.
Do you
Looking?
dream about your wedding?
No.
No?
Mm.
I did. I dreamed about it.
Yeah.
What I liked about Schultz's wedding, and I think everybody's wedding should be like this, make your ceremony the way you want your ceremony.
Yes.
It don't have to be in a church.
Traditional.
Yeah.
You
Ain't
know what
gotta
I
be all
mean? It don't got just make it how you want to make it. How do you want your
that. Who
day
you want to be there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
exactly, like I didn't want to be political or anything like with the people that I invited. Like I just wanted the people that. And there's another decision I made. Like just because I was friends with you when you were 14 doesn't mean that you need to be at the wedding. Like the wedding for
different
me
levels.
were all the people that were still in my life and will be in my life going forward. Right? Like the people who have made an investment in my life and people who I've made investments in theirs. And it was small. We had like 100 people there, but like everybody that I had there, I wanted there. And you know, and everybody I had there, I want to continue
Really
to build
cool
with.
people,
What
man.
happened? What
Really
happened?
cool people, man.
What happened?
Duval told me a story. I don't know if it's true, but being that I know you, I think it is true. I was crying. laughing. He said
I
y'all was
wanted Duval
somewhere.
there badly, bro.
He had a show, but he said y'all was somewhere and y'all was talking about the wedding and somebody was like, why wasn't I invited? And you was like, it was only for my real friends or some shit like that. I was like, holy shit, no, he didn't say that. He was
I
like,
might have
yes,
said
he did,
that. I
man.
ain't gonna lie.
He
I
was
might
like,
have
yes, he
said-
did, right in front of the person. I was like, what?
I might have said that. I might have did say that. But I didn't mean it in a bad way. But like, I was bummed Duval couldn't come, man. I know he had shows that weekend, but
He missed mine too.
yeah,
He came. Wait, no, he came to the
ceremony or something.
the dinner
like that.
before,
Yeah,
the night
yeah.
before, but then he had a show the next day.
Yeah, he came down to Jacksonville and popped in on the tour, and
it's
I thought
dope.
that was great.
Well, marriage is a great thing, man. I love it. I want to
Yeah.
see all my peoples get married. I need y'all dudes to start making honest women out of my homegirls.
Yeah,
'Cause all the dudes is we out.
yeah,
Wax next.
yeah.
After
When do you
me,
think you're
it's
gonna do
like-
it, man?
It's not ain't got nothing to do with me. If she's I go home, she want to get married today, I got to do it. I
Yeah,
already did my part.
but the wedding.
It's hers. That's her and her friends thing.
Yeah.
Like my sisters, her friends, and y'all get together and do that shit. I just gotta show up.
Why you
Yeah.
don't wear a ring, bro? You're a
He's-
fiance.
Because they said when you wear a ring, more women try to get after you. So just try to stay away.
I like that. That was good.
Let me tell you
That
something
was
from
good
experience. Not the case.
Like who buying that bullshit you selling? What are you
Listen,
talking
I
about?
bought the Who's Wax there, the gummies. How did that do?
Bro, it was so funny. Wags had a fucking Costco-sized bag of his Who's Wax gummies. And he tried to hand them out before we did the vows. I was like, I do not need to look into the crowd. My dad is high out of his fucking mind off these fucking gummies. I said, just wait a little bit. Can you wait till we're dancing at least? This motherfucker was tossing them to everybody. It was unbelievable.
Your daddy is
Everybody,
hilarious,
yo.
man. He leaned into us. He leaned into me. He goes, Charlamagne, let me tell you something. I'm thinking I'm about to get some deep, deep wisdom. He goes, your generation has to pay the highest fucking rent I've ever seen in New York City. He was like, it's unfucking believable.
Bro, my dad's a wild dude. He's losing his memory. He got like 3 conversations left that he could go to.
I can't tell, yo.
Nah, but his humor hasn't gone.
He got it.
Like,
I can't tell. We was talking about the Knicks. We was talking.
he'll go for it.
He was like, they suck.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know what y'all talking. You sound sharp to me.
Yeah, no, he's still sharp. He still got a sense of humor. I mean, like, I finished my vows and there was like this moment we're all like taking it in, and right before my wife starts her vows, he just goes, I think you're getting lucky tonight, kid.
I love that, man.
Yeah, all day.
That's what you want.
Yo, when they did their speech, I couldn't wait to hear him just say, like, what is he going to go
I
and
was
say?
waiting. I was like, give Larry the mic.
I wanted him.
He said one thing and we laughed off the one thing he said.
What did he say?
He said,
She
no,
said,
he was correcting. Your mom said something. He corrected her. I forgot what it
he
was.
said is because she said we always thought that he was going to be her wife, his husband.
He goes, is. Bro, we went the night before I went to dinner. That was the first time my parents met her parents.
Okay,
It's obviously been tricky with COVID and everything like that. Like, you know, to like meet there on the West Coast. And I'm thinking, you know, you can't predict nothing with my dad. My dad just goes for it, like sex jokes all the fucking time, whatever. Everybody's kind of like nervous, and we sit down, and we came a little bit late, and like we sit down, and I was like, I'm sorry we're late, and then my dad is just like, I got an idea why you guys are late.
Bro, those are the best icebreakers.
Yes,
Ice is gone. Break this glacier. We know what the fuck this is, man.
Let's go fishing.
That's great.
I enjoyed it.
Okay,
I thought the whole ceremony was fantastic. Congratulations, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you guys
You
so
feel
much for
different?
being there. No, I don't.
No,
I don't feel different.
then why are you doing it? You just took the COVID shot and you just
The COVID.
Did you see what I'm saying? Like, he got married and then get a different feeling. You got the COVID shot and don't feel no different.
I don't know. I just don't feel different about
He's
it.
already been committed.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
that's real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When you're
yeah,
white,
yeah.
faithful starts when you're in a relationship.
No, that's true. I always say that. I was like, Schultz. One thing about Schultz, he's always been faithful to his women.
What's your sign?
Scorpio.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not all Scorpios going to be like this.
all right. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm on the cusp.
Of Scorpio and what?
And gay.
It's beautiful, man. Hold on. Let's pay some bills and then come back and do some trending topics. See what the fuck's happening out here in these streets. Keeps. Okay? Keeps, man. 2 out of 3 men will experience some form of hair loss by the time they're 35. And there are only 2 FDA-approved medications that can prevent hair loss, okay? Keeps offers both. Keeps offers a simple, stress-free way to keep your hair, convenient virtual doctor consultations and medications delivered straight to your door every 3 months. You don't have to leave your home. Low-cost treatment start at just $10 per month, and Keeps offers generic versions, discreet packaging, and proven results. Keeps has more 5-star reviews than any of its competitors, okay? I can't talk to you about Keeps.
I can.
Look at Schultz, full head of hair. I thought that was because of the marriage. But
Merit adds it or takes it away?
adds.
Ooh.
You glowing differently.
Ooh.
Happy.
You know what I mean? I got married old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it's already gone.
Yeah, you getting married in your prime. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Yeah,
Well, if you
yeah.
can't get married, then get Keeps. Because Keeps is going to be a thing that's going to keep your hair. I've been on that shit over a decade, and God bless it, man. It's there. And I should be bald as fuck, let's be honest. I noticed that thing going, and I was like, this is not for me. This is not for me. I think I was around like 25 or something like that. And I was like, I got to get on something to put a stop to this. So
Well.
Keeps, get on that Keeps, man.
If you're ready to take action to prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/idiots to receive your first month of treatment for free. That's keeps.com/idiots to get your first month free. keeps.com/idiots. You want to do Upstart?
Let's do it, guys. Let me tell you a little bit about a company called Upstart, okay? Upstart, if you're carrying a credit card balance month after month, you're not the only one here, okay? Obviously, a lot of us are doing that, and high interest rates make it hard to pay off your debt, but Upstart can help. Join the thousands of happy borrowers who made that final payment. Upstart is the fast and easy way to pay off your debt with a personal loan all online. Whether it's paying off your credit cards, consolidating high interest debt, or funding personal expenses, over 500,000 people have used Upstart to get a simple fixed monthly payment. Unlike other lenders, Upstart looks at more than just your credit score, like your income and employment history. This means they can offer smarter rates with trusted partners. With a 5-minute online rate check, you can see your rate upfront for loans between $1,000 and $50,000. You can receive funds as fast as 1 business day, and after accepting that loan, you can get it in. So find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/idiots. That's upstart.com/idiots. Don't forget to use our URL to let them know that we sent you. So loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application. Go to upstart.com/idiots. Now let's get back to the show.
Let's get to this show. What did y'all see over the holidays or even this week that made you say, this is positively brilliant or what a fucking idiot?
Positively brilliant was black people never trusting the vaccine. Y'all were right.
Nice.
Mm.
That's crazy. I was going
Y'all were right.
Expound.
I mean, you were right.
Yeah.
It was never a vaccine. It was like a shield that kind of worked.
Only for 30 days.
Or I think maybe they're saying 6 months or something like that. I'm not a fucking scientist, so I don't know exactly. But like the hesitation, and y'all got so much shit for not willing to take this thing that we didn't even know what it was going to be. And it wasn't just you guys. It was also MAGA folks. You guys were on the same page finally.
Yeah, that's right.
But it was like, we don't know what the fuck this is. We're not necessarily going to take it. And don't criticize us for not wanting to take it when you don't even know what the science is just yet.
Exactly.
And then it turns out it is a good defense system for especially old or people that are fat or people that are vulnerable. But the reality is younger, healthy people probably didn't need to take it, and it would have been just as effective or more effective for them to just get the virus, beat it because they were young and healthy, and then build up herd immunity. And now we're in this situation where they're like, get a booster. People at the wedding, vaccinated and booster, still get the shit.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's
worse.
It's one of those things. This is the thing. It's like, they lied or didn't know and then told us based on what they thought.
That's what I think.
And that's fair.
I think they didn't know. And it's like one of those things, if you don't know, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And stop trying to give me updates every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And stop shaming me for being skeptical of something that you don't even know.
That's right.
That's the thing that bothers me. Like when you see these like people, these like actual like journalists, like people who for a living, they're supposed to say the truth, right? Going on and shaming motherfuckers who are just skeptical and like really shaming them, ripping them apart. Like motherfuckers going at Rogan, this guy's taking horse medicine and this is like, your shit don't work neither. You're basically giving us horse medicine.
You know, I think the difference between somebody like Rogan and let's say Rachel Maddow, when I hear Rogan, and listen, I'm not saying like I heard every single POV he had about the vaccine,
right?
But when I hear it, it always comes from a place of I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's try to figure this out.
Yeah.
Like if there's a treatment I can do, I'm gonna go try the treatment. You know, if it's a vaccine, hey, I'm not opposed to the vaccine. I'll try this. Just I want to know what works.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times, you know, they're running that clip. I saw the clip of Rachel Maddow where she was like, if you take the vaccine, it stops the virus.
Yeah.
If you take the vaccine, it won't you won't be able to transmit the virus. Like definitive about it. You know what I mean?
They
shit like that come back to bite you in the ass.
Exactly. And
you can be wrong. You just gotta be willing to admit that you were wrong.
And when you're wrong, take your lickings.
Take your lickings. Word up.
Because you were out there acting like you knew everything and you didn't.
Yeah.
So you lied to people.
No, they really mad because they took it and they didn't, and we didn't take it, or whoever didn't take it.
Yeah.
And it was like, fuck that. I'm trying to get you to take it because I took it. I was a fucking dumbass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know me. Like, all you got to do is tell me I can't go out to dinner, and then I'll put anything in me. Real talk. Like, I'll take Vax, I'll take whatever, just because I value that much. Like, literally, except a dick, I'll literally take almost anything. I
didn't want to ask. I don't.
Except
said anything.
Except the dick.
You my guy regardless.
Yeah,
I love you.
Hold it. If I just got to hold it like this so that I can go to restaurants, I would probably do that.
Okay.
That's how much I value just going out to eat. That's what I do to social. I don't party no more. You know what I mean? Me and my girl, we go out. I want to be able to go in stores, that kind of shit. So that's just me. I understand it. But if you don't value that kind of stuff and that's not part of your life, you at home cooking all the time. Like, for example, you're not partying, you're not going out. You're going from your home to work, back to home.
No, I did. For me, it was more so for the kids than anything. You know what I mean? Because I got young kids in the house. So I would rather just be, I'd rather be safe than sorry. And I told everybody, I was like, you know what I think about these vaccines? I don't think it matters. It might work, but I don't think it's going to kill you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not, to me, it's not, it might work.
Yeah.
And it's going to kill you.
Yeah.
I think it might work, it might not, but it's not going to kill you.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to kill you.
No.
I don't think it's going to kill you.
There's no population control.
They gave it to white people.
And that's what I said.
If they give it to white people, it's not going to kill
you. That's right. Go to the white neighborhood. If you don't trust it, go to where the white people are getting it.
And go get it
with them.
If the old rich white people are getting the vaccine, you're going to be okay. It's not going to kill you.
They might want to take them out too, though. They've been looking white for too long.
They are they.
Huh?
They are they.
I always want to know who they was.
That's they. The old rich white people are they.
Yo, when you said they earlier, I said, who the fuck is they?
They are they. And I'm not talking about them other theys. I'm talking about the theys that are in power and control.
They are they.
Yes.
Where the other days?
The other days are the ones with purple hair and shit.
The days Khaled talk about, the days Demi Lovato's talking about. It's a lot of days, man. Days got it rough, bro.
Out this motherfucker.
Yo, they really do got it rough. Like, regardless of how you put days, no matter what context it is, they will always have it rough. Because you never know who they is.
I never know who the fuck they is.
They steal.
They over there shooting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I really know it was.
They and them, bruh.
Bruh, man.
Them over there?
Yeah, them over there.
You know what I think the worst thing about the vaccine was? What really pissed everybody off, what really made everybody skeptical? The forced mandates.
Yeah.
I really believe that's all it was.
Ain't the funny shit, like now when you go out to a restaurant and they're like, can we see your vaccine card? And you just want to look at them like, for what?
It don't work no more.
It means nothing.
It means nothing.
It's what are you checking,
It's been out my system.
Yeah, like you could get it. They tell you now you could get it even though you're vaccinated.
You know which one that slowed me up? The thing that slowed me up is that fucking commercial. It's all these people they talking about is sick and fucked up. They got this fucking fake commercial on there. It was like, oh, tell my friends I should have did the vaccine shot. That commercial fake.
No, that's not fake. There's people that really was like that. There's people that was on their deathbeds dying.
No.
Like,
so use them is what I'm saying. Why you gotta have this fucking fake person on here talking?
How do we know that wasn't a person that actually died?
It was too good. The audio was too good.
The audio was too good. The audio.
That's the microphone right there.
I mean,
too good.
You kind of got a captive audience just laying in the bed and just put a mic in his face. You know, I'll put a mic in her face and let her talk.
If it was like a video of somebody on the bed, one of their family members or something like that, dude, put them shits out. All that was too good.
And by the way, I don't know if the vaccines work or not. I just know that people can still catch COVID.
Yeah.
They can prevents people from dying.
Here's the thing.
Maybe, I don't know.
Here's the thing. The powers that be, need the country to keep moving, because if we don't move, you can't just keep printing money. Everything's going to fall apart. People are going to go crazy and it's going to be bad, right? So they need to find a way where we could go out, we could shop, we could go eat, we could travel, we could go to work, we could do all these things. Because if not, it's really bad. Like that's one of those things where like the solution is worse than the actual virus, whatever, right? So they go, okay, let's call this thing a vaccine and people will take it. Because if they said, hey, this is some shit that probably will work for 6 months and you may kind of get it, you may not, none of us are taking that shit.
Isn't that how vaccines work though? Isn't it like every year?
Fam, we got the one vaccine when we were young for like smallpox and all that other shit. I never got another one, right?
I ain't been there. That's it.
They put all three in there. I never got measles once. I never got smallpox once. So like we were thinking, boom, I get this, I'm good to go. And I think a lot of us were just been, how do I not kill my parents? Like I didn't want to be the one responsible for my parents getting it and then them dying. So we were doing it just to get a little guilt off our back.
That's all.
And better safe than sorry.
And I'm with it. I got vaxxed. I did it. But I don't think any of us like feeling like we were misled or lied to, especially by the institutions that we're supposed to trust and we're supposed to go to for information.
Better sorry than safe.
Boom.
I got it when I wanted to get it.
Right.
I got it, after my wife had the baby and, she wanted to get it. All right, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Prior to that, I went 4 times and walked out every single time.
Yeah.
My daughter's looking at me like I'm crazy every time we go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when my wife was like, yo, let's go, I'm like, all right, cool. And when I did it, I felt good about it. I didn't feel, I didn't put it like this, I didn't feel anything.
Yeah.
It was just, I did what I was supposed to do. I didn't feel good. I didn't feel bad. I just did what I was supposed to do.
When I felt it, I ain't feel nothing either when I got it.
You got it?
Why'd you walk
I ain't feel
out?
shit.
Why'd I walk out?
Yeah.
Instagram. Because the first time I went,
social media.
the first time I went was literally the day they said that you're going to have to get a booster if you get vaccinated.
Oh, yeah.
Like that was the day the CDC announced it. And I'm looking down like,
another one?
oh, nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
There's 3 now.
They ain't figured it out yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the second, third, and fourth time, it's like the second time I went, they had the paperwork. This was after I said I'll wait till I get FDA approved. So we went after it got FDA approved, but the paperwork still said it's not FDA approved. And I'm like, I'm not signing.
Oh, that's right. I remember you telling me that.
And that's how it was the next 2 times.
Yeah.
And then the fourth time I was like, whatever. After my wife had the baby, I'm like, whatever, man.
Yeah.
You know what I
Did
mean?
your wife go with you the first 4 times?
Nah, just me and
So when she went with you,
my
it was like,
daughter.
all right, let me just commit.
I was cool. I was with it. I for some reason when
You can't punk out. Yeah, you can't punk out in front of
it
your
was
wife.
easy then. The first 4 times I went, it didn't feel easy.
Yeah.
And it felt like I was
hate anything
it felt like I was forcing myself and I was being
Yeah.
forced.
You can't get hard like that.
I didn't
No, I'm just saying. If you,
Did you say you can't get hard like that?
yeah, like if your girl like forcing you want to have sex, you can't get hard. Like
Are you
if
having
want
issues?
to. I'm just saying. If
You
like,
lemonade,
Talk
bro.
to us, bro.
You
Talk
need
to
another
us,
shot?
man.
You need a different type of shot?
Yeah, you need that blue chew.
Little
Nah,
B12.
I'm just saying, if you forcing somebody who want to have sex with you, it's like you can't get hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You prefer them not wanting to.
Not wanting to. It's just like, let me, you know what I mean? Let me tell you sexy or something. Let me feel it. But if she all over you, it's like, I don't know.
I like that.
This analogy, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I like it for girls into it.
You know what though? To his point,
Not, not into it, but like she giving it to me too much. I don't know.
that's the same thing with the vaccine.
Ah.
Don't force things on people.
Bro, you know, honestly,
make people come to their own, make people feel like they're making a choice.
can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Yes.
If they wanted people to get the vaccine, they really just should have acted like there wasn't enough of it. It was too much. They were like paying us. They were like, get some donuts if you get a vaccine. It's like, right? Like something's wrong. Like
Donuts, you don't give donuts out.
at least our sensors go up. Like, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm
And
from the city,
$100.
but like, yeah, and if you're gonna pay me for some shit, it's worthless. Right? Like, but
It's trash.
there's a line outside of fucking Foot Locker or Nike every single day because
Give
there ain't
Jordans
enough
out.
of them sneakers.
Exactly.
Bro. So it's like if there was 10 shots a day, people would have been losing their mind to
Going
get
crazy,
them shots.
yes.
They'd be
That could've
bragging
worked.
about posting on Instagram.
Yes,
like,
I got mine.
that's it. Boom. But
Like I
they made
voted.
it too readily available. And then we're like, you want this inside me, bro. There's something wrong here.
Yeah, what's up, man?
I don't think it was enough fear instilled. I think it was fear mongering, but they didn't go all the way with
You
it.
mean fear about the virus?
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
yeah.
fear mongering.
Shit,
But they should have
yeah,
just
it
been
is.
like, you're going to die if you don't get this vaccine.
No, they were saying that.
For real. And when everybody wouldn't stay in the house, you're going to die if you go outside.
Yeah.
They should have like made it like a thing. Like this is a flesh-eating
I don't know if that would've
virus
worked either,
that eats you from the inside out.
They did try to say something.
Yeah, it
along lines
was.
of that, but
And all the white people I talked to who had the vaccines talked to me just like that.
Bro, they call you a murderer on the street.
Yeah, like, I don't want you to be on your deathbed wax.
Yo.
And your kids next to you.
This lady-
Please get the vaccine.
I'm walking down the street and walking my dog with my wife, who was my girl at the time,
Peace.
stepped it up.
Early.
And this lady saw us and she goes, murderers? Because we weren't wearing a mask. Yo, dead ass.
I like
I
that,
love
though.
that,
I like
though.
the me too.
No, because shit like that'll make you put a fucking mask on.
Yes.
You gotta be harsh with people.
Wow.
Shit like that'll make you put a fucking mask on.
It
bro.
made me want to do the opposite. I made me want to take her
Like
mask off.
asshole.
So you
Yeah.
like when the lady was going crazy at the guy in the airport? I mean on the plane?
When
Yeah, she was too much, bro.
we have to admit,
I don't fuck around with that plane shit. Don't be wild on the plane. Remember when they yanked that Asian dude out the plane and he wasn't willing to get out?
oh,
Get
that
the
was
fuck
wild.
out,
That was
buddy.
wild. That was wild.
Why
That
you
was
want to be on this flight so bad?
And
I don't play with the plane too
I
much
don't play
either.
with the
It's a
plane, bro.
library.
I
It's a
don't play
library.
with the plane, bro.
Me neither.
That's it.
In my lifetime, the disease
Yes.
that had, and I might not be saying this right, but the best marketing,
Yes.
right? The disease that made you feel like
Yes.
you better start taking care of yourself. You better start wearing motherfucking condoms.
Condoms.
You better stop sleeping with random women. that goddamn HIV and AIDS, bro.
That's true.
They came out the gate like, don't play with this one.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Back in the 90s, yo, when you saw Big Magic up there, and then Eazy-E died in a matter of days.
Yeah,
they wasn't at least, huh?
Remember the cough? And I had the cough at that time in the movie theater.
And they thought it was
We
AIDS.
seen Eazy-E.
No, we was watching Straight Outta Compton movie in LA. It was actually fly, by the way. We was watching it in LA, but it was a van screening. And it was the scene where Eazy-E finds out he has AIDS. Wax had been coughing for like 2 months.
No, it wasn't.
2 months.
Maybe 2 days. 3 days.
At least, right? When I say the whole movie theater was completely silent when Eazy-E was going through this scene, because I think that is that fear that was instilled in us in the 90s, and that fear that was instilled in you when you had to go take that HIV/AIDS test and wait 2 weeks. If you've ever felt that, you know what that feels like. So when he got that news, it was like you could hear a pin drop in the theater, and all Wax, you just hear Wax go, "Shit!" And everybody was like, that shit was crazy, yo. But I'm telling you, listen,
I ain't trust my stuff. I know the people next to me like, yo, get the fuck away from me.
They didn't do that with COVID.
Yeah,
they didn't make COVID feel like life or death. Even with the ticker on CNN, where you had all of these deaths every day, it didn't have that sense of urgency.
But who was the big person who died?
Anybody who had it
exactly
was like dying of it or severely sick.
That's true too.
That's the other thing.
Eazy-E was
everybody
hard.
who I knew had it was still normal.
Nah, I can't say that.
Except for the taste buds.
Nah, it started to hit home.
It may hit home a couple of times.
2 weeks ago.
No.
It hit home.
Did we really wear condoms though? I'm trying to think about that.
A little bit.
I don't know if I wore condoms more because of HIV or not, bro.
We thought about it always in your head though.
Not really. Like
I sport it.
I remember looking at girls like. You would at
least buy the condom. Like,
Well,
making sure she's healthy, you know what I mean? What the weight look like.
That's where I got the teeth, titty, toes from. If her teeth, titties, and toes is okay, she aight.
Exactly.
One of the first things that go when you like sick is your ass and your titties. They start sagging and going down.
Yeah, that's how you know it's AIDS, huh?
You start losing teeth.
Yo, what's so crazy about that though? We did the same thing with COVID now. Like we all had these
self-prescribed.
I was gonna say stereotype, but these stereotypes that in our mind about what something looks like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The cough, the lack of taste buds. But then we saw people dying. When people like Fred the Godson and stuff started, I'm like, oh shit, COVID is real. But even with that, we still didn't want to believe it.
Because we're not overweight.
Big.
If you're overweight, if you're overweight, COVID is AIDS, bruh.
It is.
But if you're in shape,
that's right.
If you're in shape, and especially once you get it,
you start seeing these NBA players and football players start passing away, then we be like, okay.
Word. If the athletes are going, then it's a problem.
It's a problem.
Every time somebody died of COVID, the first thing I said was,
what they look like.
Did they have underlying conditions? Like when you would read about it, as soon as you saw it say underlying conditions, you're like, oh, we good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then I didn't want to chance it either.
Yeah. Underlying condition, though.
That's
because that'd be the stupidest shit, right? Like you die, and all you had to do is go get a shot.
Yeah, now that's why they should get vaccinated. It also is fucked up that they close all the gyms knowing damn well motherfuckers need to be in there to avoid dying of COVID.
That's something that Rogan talks about a lot. That is very true. Nobody, and Miko talks about that a lot too, Miko Grimes. Nobody's talking about, through all of this, we haven't had no conversations about just health.
Son, it's paramount.
Word. Like eat better, work out, like go get some sun. Like we're not having no conversations about just health throughout all of this.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest
Everybody's just shitting on Florida. You go to Florida and people are living life, bro.
Yeah,
they all
nothing.
Florida's this shit, bro. You know what's mad funny? It's like everybody shits on Florida and then they still go there for vacation.
Like AOC,
like AOC was down there. Like,
really.
It's like it's open. So it's like, oh, so you want to go to the open spot? You want to go to a spot where people still having fun? You want to go to a spot where you get crazy vitamin D, where motherfuckers in bikinis all the time, so they in shape. It's like you go to Miami, everybody down there had COVID. They literally let it wash through the whole fucking city, and now they're not even tripping about it.
They don't wear masks.
No mask, no nothing. Like
it's a good time.
It's a great time.
They think something wrong with you if you got a mask on.
They were right, bro. Like they were right.
And Atlanta was like that too.
Yeah,
wide open.
Atlanta was like that. Atlanta was like that. Yeah, they didn't do a good enough job, and now it's just like I had COVID. I don't know which one I had. That's the other thing.
So now I'm not going back
me
inside.
neither.
Once you got COVID, we're not going back inside.
Listen, New York,
Right?
Good now.
New York City Mayor Eric Adams put it quite plain.
What'd he say?
He said, look, we got to get back to work.
Mhm.
He was like, we got to learn to live with this. He was like, yo, we spent $11 trillion on COVID. We
Mhm.
don't have another $11 trillion.
Yeah, I love that.
I was like, damn. But when you say it so simple and plain, it's real.
That's it. Boom. We don't got another choice. We tried.
Hey, I had it. You know, and I don't know if it was because of the
same.
vaccine or because I'm healthy. I had body aches. I had fatigue, runny nose,
Same.
a bad sore throat for
Yeah, I
like
ain't
4
had
hours
that.
until I started coughing up the phlegm. Wife, same thing.
Yep.
Oldest daughter had a little runny nose. I didn't have a fever. My two youngest had a fever, but it's like it lasted 5 days.
Yeah.
5-6 days.
You know, you cancel it. I was supposed to go out of the country, cancel a trip. That's about it. It's like,
Yeah.
all right. You know, the scariest part about it was we took 2 tests.
And them shits came back negative, I bet.
That's right.
Bro. Those tests don't work, dude.
Nah.
Those
Well,
tests don't
I
work.
did 2. I did 2 the same day. We did the rapid negative, and then we did the PCR. Rapid negative came back negative. PCR came back positive the next day.
Yeah, PCR works.
Mhm.
That
Yes.
rapid shit is for the birds, bro. That's
They
bogus.
had a PCR for me. My PCR came back negative, and the other one, the pregnancy test, came back positive, and that's why they came back and got me. No, it came back inconclusive.
Oh yeah, inconclusive.
Well,
That's
I
negative.
think that's wild that your pregnancy test came back inconclusive.
No, it looked like it.
It does look like it. I understand what he's doing. I was rolling with the wax logic right there. But
okay.
I think that I don't know. I'm not getting tested no more. That's what I know. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Unless I got to travel to another country, I'm not getting tested. I got a cold from now on. That's what I got. If I got a cold, I got a cold. Don't ask me what the fuck I got.
Nah.
Now that shit don't kill people anymore, I don't have to be worried. When it was killing people, I felt bad.
Yes.
Now, this is strictly brilliant idiot logic. I'm paraphrasing here, but yes, I heard that when it gets to this point where it's called an endemic. So when it gets to the point where the virus is mutating, but it's not getting any stronger, but it's really contagious, and then everybody gets it. It helps us in the future for other variants,
Right.
Because we've
Built up some
built up the
antibodies.
antibodies and everything. else.
Yeah, and when you think about like
Hopefully.
a virus wants to continue to live,
Mhm.
and if it kills the host, it can't live.
Yeah.
So the ideal virus is something super contagious but doesn't kill you, like chickenpox. Remember when we were younger?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You just touch somebody with
Measles,
chickenpox, you got
yeah.
everybody got, but it don't
Lice.
kill you.
Yeah.
And that's the perfect virus. So like low key, when they found out this shit wasn't killing people, the new shit, the Omicron, they should have been hoarding us together, coughing all over each other.
Jeez.
I
Get
think we did. We had 2
Yeah.
super spreader events back to back.
I did my part.
That word.
I did my part to
We
get
got
America back
I'm
on
gonna get
track.
married next week then.
We had 2 back to back. They do have a new variant though. The shit is called IHU.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate you.
Yeah, I hate you.
Yeah.
It's to it. It sounds like an HBCU, like an emoji one of these kids who use. And then today somebody called yesterday somebody called 7 different HBCUs and put in a bomb threat.
No.
I really think they
Right.
was trying to call IHU, yo. I'm serious. I really do. I think they was looking for IHU, man.
They put in a bomb threat.
7 different HBCUs.
Man, get out of here.
Look it up. Look,
I just don't believe
But how
it.
do you pronounce it?
And why?
IHU?
IHU. Like you just the letters.
Look, bomb threats at HBCUs, prompt evacuations and lockdowns. 7 HBCUs received bomb threats today. Look,
Damn,
first
not
one,
Howard.
IHU, Howard University. Howard
Y'all
University.
niggas is so silly.
That shit happened at 7 different universities today.
IHU.
Yo, that's not a coincidence, bro.
It's not a coincidence.
Soon as you hear about IHU, I said it on the air this month, I was like, that shit sound like an HBCU. Look, the
Yeah.
University
Dude,
of Arkansas Pine Bluff, Florida Memorial University. I never even heard of those first 2. Howard University, Norfolk State University, North Carolina Central University, Prairie View A&M in Texas, and IHU. And Xavier University of Louisiana all got bomb threats today.
IHU.
Wow.
Coincidence? I think not.
I think not too.
That sounds like an Asian name. IHU. Am I wrong?
I-
God damn, we was doing so well.
I know. We tried.
No,
Just
not
don't
IHU.
Say it
do
with
an
the
accent.
accent.
No,
Say it
don't you
with the
dare.
accent.
Don't do it. Don't
Say it with
do
the
it.
accent.
Don't
I'm just saying, like,
do it.
you don't have to
Don't
be
do
somebody's
it.
name.
Say it with the accent.
Don't do it.
Wax.
Don't do
If
it.
we get in the
Yeah.
cab, right?
Yeah.
If somebody asks your name,
Yeah. And your name is IHU.
that's it.
All right.
And
Listen.
if it was a black person, I'd be like, come on, stop playing. If it was an Asian person, I'd be like, I get it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
did you see Don't Look Up?
Yes, I did.
What did you think?
I thought it was a good metaphor for global warming. And if you look at it like that, I think it's kind of I don't like the movies that are like there's a phrase I'm not gonna remember right now, but they're like too on the button. Like you're talking about the issue that you have and you want to change it and it becomes too preachy. But if you look at an asteroid as a metaphor for global warming, like the scientists are like, yo, it's getting hot.
Not just global warming though.
Oh, what?
Climate change, global warming, COVID. You know what I mean? It could be this imminent threat.
Yeah, and then not taking it seriously.
Not listening to the scientists, not listening to the experts, just like, fuck it, let's go on about our life.
Yeah.
I loved it. I saw it getting killed by, critics and people on social media. Oh, the critics destroyed it.
Oh, they didn't like it?
Nyla hated it.
Yeah,
interesting.
Definitely wasn't.
What if you look at it as a metaphor for global warming or climate change, and the asteroid represents the climate change, and like the scientists are like, "Yo, it's right there. It's gonna hit us, and we're fucking dead."
No, I understood the message. It just wasn't like
it wasn't good for you. Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
But I did think the fucking chip part was funny.
The which one?
The Pentagon, the guy from the Pentagon who charges for the chips.
Oh
that
yeah,
was really
that was hilarious. That running joke was great. Yeah,
because that's really how all of us be in our own heads about shit like
this
that.
motherfucker get me for chips. Why would he do? He's a 4-star general.
But just anybody who does something that they don't have to do. Like, why would you do that to me?
And the part where the guy she was dating wrote an article about her, like
that was so 2020, 21.
Yeah, that crazy girl. I fucked her. It's like, damn, like that.
Yeah,
that made me sad.
Here's the only thing I didn't like about the movie. That it was labeled satire. There was nothing satirical about that.
Well,
that shit was so
literal.
Now.
Yeah.
And I say this all the time. Satire, sketch, spoofs. It's impossible to do nowadays.
Because?
Life is already so fucking absurd.
Yeah, we live in absurdity.
Yeah. We live in absurdity.
Yeah.
The shit that used to be in Idiocracy, the shit that's in Don't Look Up, you be like, oh, that would never happen.
Yeah.
No, that is who we are.
Yeah, so it's almost got to be like, it's almost like you watching Seinfeld. It's like relatable.
Yes.
You're not watching something absurd. You're watching something relatable.
Absolutely. That's why
this is life.
It's like, fuck.
You good? What happened? Your hair got stuck?
My earring.
Oh.
No, I was gonna say it's relatable.
Come on, yo. Them hoops.
I thought you liked Seinfeld.
Yeah,
I didn't know what
me too.
I'm looking at her like, wow. I was like, you like that shit like that?
Like Kramer walking in the room.
I was like, that was a good point shows made, but I didn't feel like it ripped like that. So you'd be like, oh shit.
I had to look over like, what the hell happened to you? I thought the finger.
I was like, what happened?
Shut up. No, I was gonna say it's relatable, but you don't ever really see like the White House in that type of light.
What are we talking about? We saw it like that when when they tried to interrupt the interview with me.
Yeah.
It was that absurd. Like, that's some shit you see on a movie.
We haven't even spoken about that.
Not yet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
That's some shit you see on a movie.
That was
like, we live in the world is so absurd, bro.
Yeah,
we live in
really
a
out of
world where Joe
control.
Biden's talking to the woman I can't even remember from another country, and she's like, he farted in front of me.
I never heard that.
You never saw that?
Me neither.
Google Joe Biden fart tale. This shit that comes out like these are the type of news stories that happen.
Even though
Joe
Kamala
Biden the GOAT, son. Imagine just throwing farts during interviews, bro.
Amazing.
He farted in front of Camilla Parker Bowles, bro. He farted in front of the Duchess of Cornwall.
I don't give a fuck about the Duchess of Cornwall, yo. Step your shit up. What's Cornwall even?
Camilla Parker Bowles can't stop talking about Joe Biden's long fart. This was back in November, by the way.
Yeah.
But this is the type of country that we live in, the world we live in. We see shit like that, and it's like, okay.
Yo, this girl gotta watch her mouth, yo. Talking about my president.
The president.
You know what I mean? Like, the guy's 80 years old. He can't fart.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
no way he holding that.
Yeah, what a
He
fucking
can't hold it all
asshole
the
this
time.
girl
He's
is
80.
to talk about an 80-year-old man. His butt lips can't hold in a fart no more, yo.
Bro,
the
you
guy's
still
got 80-year-old canal.
He's still the president, yo. You fart on the campaign trail, I'm not voting for you. If you can't control your fucking
That
fart,
shit
how
probably
you gonna
smells
control a
crazy.
country?
Nah, he shouldn't be president. We know that. Like, he don't even know he's president, but this guy got no clue where he is. But if he's just talking to a girl he wants to let one rip. I'm supposed to judge him for that?
Yes,
I'm far with my
when
wife.
he's president, yes.
I know he's still a man.
He's the president of the United States of America. If you can't control your farts, how you gonna control the country?
Yo, tell her
Everybody
to
got
control her
white
uncle.
eyebrows.
And tell her uncle to stop hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein. Why don't you control that, dumbass?
Oh,
shit.
they don't want you to talk about
shit.
Epstein.
Hey, we don't talk about that.
Hey,
Duchess of Cornwall, control
hey,
your family.
hey.
Why don't you control your family? Make them stop having sex with teenagers. What about
And then
that?
they'll point to Biden and say, control yours. You want to pull out the ledger?
Oh, yeah. No, we got laptops full of data over here. Let's go, Hunter. Do you, Hunter? You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Wild out, my boy. Wild out.
Why am I
Bill
waiting for him to
Clinton,
fart,
hey, Bill
yo?
Clinton was on that ledger too.
Hey, it is what it is.
Even
We don't
though-
know what he did.
Even though Kamala got like hot and bothered with you, she still answered your questions in a very political way, where she didn't answer the question.
No, Charlemagne, no. Joe Biden is the president of the United States. Let Biden out the basement. Joe Biden is the president of the United States of America, Charlemagne.
Yeah, to me, it wasn't even that. It was the interrupting in the middle of the interview. That's some movie shit.
But we didn't see that.
What do you mean?
The casual viewer didn't see them literally stepping in a room and taking her out. Tell us what happened.
Oh no! Yeah, that was on there. I didn't edit none of that.
But that happens to you all the time in a lot of the interviews you do.
Yeah, that
Nah,
is
not
true.
when
People
people
try
wanna
to
take
stop
him
it.
out
But
like
hold on,
that.
tell us what happened. Give us.
Well, when I
Yeah.
if you know the whole interview is like 21 minutes. It's on See the Show YouTube page. But like I was asking a line of Joe Manchin questions prior to that, but it was like I just kept getting the political
bullshit answer,
rhetoric answer. So it's just like, yo, who's the real president? Yo, Joe Manchin or Joe Biden?
And then she got
and that's
tight.
when they tried to interrupt. The interview almost got interrupted a couple times prior to that, but it was just because of time.
They acting like they can't hear me.
Yeah, but it's the truth though. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit there?
No, you got to ask those questions.
That's right.
But they think you're going to give them some softballs?
You know what? I don't know. To be honest with you, to me, that wasn't a hardball question.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
there's nothing hardball about that question.
Yeah.
Like, that is an obvious question
Everybody
that
wanna know
anybody that's a Democrat, especially a high-ranking Democratic official who's the vice president of the United States of America and the president of the Senate, you should be expected to be asked stuff like that.
Yeah.
And guess what happened that Sunday? Everybody gave me shit. Everybody gave me shit after this, acting like I was being disrespectful to Madam Vice President, which I wasn't. I was just asking a question that I care about.
Yeah.
And then what happened on that Sunday?
What happened?
Big Joe Manchin goes on Fox News and blocks Build Back Better. Blocks it right then and there.
So who's the real president, Kamala?
That's all we want to know. We want to know who got the power.
Let's see her wild out. Let's go.
So who's the real president of this country? Is it Joe Manchin or Joe Biden, Madam Vice President?
Come on, Charlemagne.
Come
on. It's Joe Biden.
I can't tell sometimes.
No. It's Joe Biden. It's Joe Biden. And don't start talking like a Republican about asking whether or not he's president. It's Joe Biden.
Do you think Joe Manchin is a problem?
It's Joe Biden. And I'm vice president, and my name is Kamala Harris.
I love it.
And the reality is, because we are in office, we do the things like the child tax credit, which is going to reduce Black child poverty by 50%, on track to do that. We do things that are about saying that our Department of Justice is going to do these investigations and require that we end chokeholds and have body cameras. It is the work of saying we're going to get lead
Kamala Harris
out of
I liked when
pipes
she
and
was in the
paint
Senate.
because our babies are suffering because of that. It is the work of saying people who ride public transit deserve the same kind of dignity that anybody else does. So let's improve that system. It is the work of saying that we have got to bring down prescription drug costs because folks who have diabetes should not be dying because they don't have enough money in their pocket. It's about saying Black maternal mortality is a real issue that must be treated by everybody, including the White House, as a serious issue. Okay? So I hear the frustration, but let's not deny the impact that we've had. And agree also that there is a whole lot more work to be done. And it is not easy to do. But we will not give up, and I will not give up.
I just want you to know that Madam Vice President, that Kamala Harris, that's the one I like. That's the one that was putting the pressure on people in Senate hearings. That's the one I'd like to see more often out here in these streets.
But where's the show the people stepping in and stuff?
Oh,
That was
before that. Before that.
Okay.
But this is what I don't understand. If I'm the vice president of the United States of America,
Mm-hmm.
I'm Kamala Harris. Nobody's blind. We all see what's going on.
Mm.
We see Joe Manchin, Kirsten Sinema, probably some other moderate Democrats who never have to come to the floor to vote, so we don't know what they're really thinking, you know what I mean? Because they're not speaking out loud.
Mm.
If we know that these people are blocking things, when you say things like, I hear the frustration, why can't you own that? Like, if I'm the vice president, and this is what I mean when I say, I want to see her speak out more about things. Yo, hey, how about say, I'm frustrated because with a 50-50 Senate, if everybody on our team voted like a team, I would have the tie-breaking vote and we can get more things done in this country. We could pass the George Floyd, Policing Act. We could pass the bill back, better. We could pass fucking voting rights legislation.
Right.
Think about that. The cornerstone of democracy is not being protected, right? And it's because I don't like when they say the thing about Republicans. There's just 50 Republicans who voted against it. They're supposed to. They're doing that team over there is moving like a motherfucking team. They're doing what they're supposed to do. They're together, unity, group operation. Y'all ain't fucking with it. We ain't fucking with it. That's how the Dem should be moving. That's who I voted for. So if you told me vote to get the Senate, right? Vote to get the White House, and we got y'all that, and it's a 50-50 vote, and the tie-breaking vote goes to the vice president. Why can't the vice president express frustration to the people in her party who are blocking the president she's with's agenda? Why is it so hard to tell the truth?
Yeah. Why do you think?
Because politicians they lie.
Yeah.
Those days are done.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about how satire and spoof and all that shit is done.
Yeah.
That political rhetoric, the talking points, it's done.
Yeah.
You know why? Because we got eyes.
Yeah.
And we got ears.
Yeah.
And we live in an age of transparency where we all can see through bullshit.
Yeah, they can't control the information as much as they used to be able to.
Yeah.
Like before, they could just tell Fox News or CNN, hey, print this shit, talk about this shit, here's your talking point, and this is what it is. But now you got motherfuckers on podcasts that are going to do all this research, and they're going to go out there, and if you're going to be a scientist, they're going to spread it, they're going to post on Instagram, post it on Twitter, and you have so many different access points for information, many different access points for truth. Some might even say too many because you could kind of create your own truth. But
there is too many. And you don't know what's what. It's like,
yeah.
I don't, like, it's like literally if I took those things right there and I put every single one of them under a cup, there's something under every cup.
Yeah,
it's just which one is the one that's actually the one you want.
And we're just going to choose the things that satisfy our feelings.
What do I tell you all the time?
Just said that to me.
I tell her that all we do is go for the truth that makes us feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Meaning, so it don't have to be true.
Yeah.
It's just what's true to us that makes us feel good.
Yeah.
That's it. Everybody wants to feel good, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck was we reading? Was it? I don't know if I was watching the movie Don't Look Up. It was something I was thinking. Maybe I wrote this the other day, but I was thinking about how we live in a world where like people say it's not what you say, it's how you say it, right? Because everybody wants to take in information in like this nice way. I can't come to you and tell you the truth. I'd be like, Schultz, motherfucker, you about to goddamn die if you don't do X, Y, and Z. I got to come to you and be like, hey man, I really think you should do this because there's such and such possibility that
you don't care about me if you do it that way.
No, tell me to duck.
Yes, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. But then a lot of people, it's like if it doesn't affect them, they don't care about it. Like that's the shit with global warming, for example. It's like the cities that have the most power in the world are based in places with shitty climates. New York, London. Like you can keep on. And why is that? Is because you had to bust your ass to make life livable back in the day when the weather sucked, right? If you were in Puerto Rico, you got just fucking mangoes growing everywhere, beautiful weather. Like what urgency do you have? Same thing with Spain, same thing with Greece. Like what urgency do you have to develop this insane society? You good, you happy.
New York and London is the best examples.
In New York, London, fucking Norway, they got everything underground. Like you go to Canada, you could do everything underground because you gotta be, it's covered in snow. So all these places that run the world can't wait for some global warming. You're like 50 degrees in December? Bet. We're not worried about the Eskimos. We're not worried about these other. It is advantageous to us.
New York should be worried though. I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's like if I'm in New York or if I'm in London, I'm like, what y'all talking about weather?
Yeah.
When the sun's out in the summer, it's out.
Yeah.
And it snows in the winter. Guess what though?
They don't snow no more.
Don't snow no more.
Yeah.
So something ain't right.
Something ain't right. But for us, we're like, I could take less snow. That's good. You gonna give me some more sun? Cool.
Even the day, right? It's like in New York, it's clearly ice on the road.
Yeah.
But it's not cold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe at night what happens, it will probably freeze.
No, it's freezing at night.
Yeah. Because it will get cold enough at night.
Last night, I wanted to go get me a motherfucking Dutch out of the truck and I left it. And I said, God, leave.
It's cold.
Cold as a motherfucker.
Yeah. But I guess that's the thing. It's like, you got to care about it. Like, even with the COVID shit, you might not care about it, but you're like, yo, your mom could get it. And you don't want to be the person that gave it to your mom. So immediately.
My mom was with us all for 2 weeks. She's the only person in the house that didn't catch cold.
Hilarious. She was vaxxed though?
Yeah.
And booster?
No.
Oh, wow.
She's the only person that didn't catch COVID. That's the crazy. Like, and my older sister.
Yeah.
They ended up having to stay another week because my niece got it, but it's like she's the only person that didn't get it.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to make it, you got to tap into people's feelings. And that's what they do. They do that shit all the time. Mm-hmm. And they're good at it, man. They're fucking good at it.
That's crazy. Let's pay some bills, man. Come back and talk about Antonio Brown.
Oh, yeah. A legend.
Legend. Okay. All right. Today's show is brought to you by Green Chef. Thank you, Green Chef. I love greens, man. I was just telling somebody earlier, they was asking me what's my routine because, you know, I've slimmed down a little bit and I'm like, yo, a lot of greens, man. Enjoy your greens while being green. All right. Green Chef is the most sustainable meal kit, offsetting 100% of their plastic packaging in every box and 100% of their carbon footprint and emissions. Green Chef makes cooking easy so you can spend less time stressing and more time enjoying delicious home-cooked meals, okay? Green Chef's pre-made and pre-measured sausages, dressings, and spices get you more chef-curated flavor in less time. Avoid long lines at the grocery store. Green Chef is so convenient with pre-portioned, easy-to-follow recipes that are delivered right to your door. Green Chef's expert chefs curate every recipe so you can enjoy nutritious, restaurant-quality dishes at home without compromising on taste, okay? With Green Chef, you get hand-picked organic veggies and premium protein so you can feel great about what you're eating and how it got to your table. Green Chef is America's #1 meal kit for eating well with dinners that work for you, not the other way around, okay? Go to greenchef.com/idiots130 and use code idiots130 to get $130 off plus free shipping, okay? That's greenchef.com/idiots130 and use code idiots130 to get $130 off plus free shipping. Green Chef, the #1 meal kit for eating well. Did you see Betty White say that she doesn't, the key to a long life was not eating, she stayed away from greens?
Really?
Right before she passed away, like 3 days. She was like, the key to a long life. She did the article in People magazine. And she was like, the key to life, and I'm sure she was making a joke, but she was like, the key to life is she stay away from greens.
Hilarious.
She don't eat nothing green.
Really?
I don't believe her, but.
Yeah, I think that's cap.
You know.
But if she wanted to live to 100.
99 is cool. Yeah, I actually think that was the illest thing. People got mad at Duval for what Duval said, but it's only because Duval tweets like how he talks.
What he
said. So he don't give no like Duval is the funniest person on Twitter.
Yes, he is.
Because he just jumps out the window, right? So he jumps out the window the day Betty White dies, and he goes, "God showed Betty White something that made her say F it for 2022." The reason I understood what he was saying is because those are the type of things we have conversations about. Like we've had conversations about, like, when my grandma passed away in 2006, my grandma, whenever she would go somewhere, she would put her wig on. So she went in her room, she put her wig on, she sat in her favorite chair, and she passed away. And then Duval was telling me a story, and I'm probably getting the story wrong. I can't remember who it was in his family, but when that person's husband died, they used to always go to Atlanta to, like, hang out, whatever. So clearly that's what she wanted to pass away. So she drove to Atlanta from, I think, Florida or somewhere, and she passed away in Atlanta, right? But she wanted to pass away because her husband had already passed like 6 months prior. Yeah. So when he said that about Betty White, I'm like, yo, we don't know what happens before death. So if you're a person who's 99 years old and you've lived a long, prosperous life, and you just did an interview with People Magazine, and People Magazine already put you on the cover, and they're like, yo, Betty White turns 100, very premature. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah.
We don't know what God might have showed her. We don't know how do we know that God doesn't come to you in your sleep?
Yeah, it said Reaper come to you
and show you, you know what I mean? How do we know we don't get a choice? You'll be gone
in 48 hours, so you better have fun.
Word up. How do we know? So even though he worded it crazy, because he's Duval. I understood what he was saying.
Yeah, there was a spiritual nature to what he was saying.
There was a spiritual nature to what he was saying.
Like God and this old person are having conversation. Like, you really want to go through this 2022 shit? Do you really, you want to deal with the new coronavirus? You want to deal with more lockdowns? You want to deal with all this nonsense? Or you want to just tap out gracefully right now and fuck over the people at People Magazine?
Betty, that's a great way.
That's a Betty joke.
That's Betty. Come on, man. Yes, y'all done printed all these magazines. Y'all got them out saying I'm
out of here, suckers. I can hear it saying that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a great joke. It's a great practical joke.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But what if People Magazine knew she was dead for a while and they still did it?
Nah. She did the interview.
Did she?
Wow.
Did she?
They got what's some things called?
Liars?
Like you there?
Hologram?
Hologram.
It's a magazine though. You don't need her there.
Okay, peace.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, did she die of natural causes? Like, you don't know. We don't know what happens in those moments.
Yeah.
We don't know what. She wasn't sick. You know what I mean? She wasn't in an accident.
How long you want to live?
I'll take a buck. Let me get 100.
At least a buck, right?
Yeah,
I need
at least
a buck.
100.
Let me get a buck.
We need a buck,
Let me get 100.
At least a buck.
Let me get 100.
99.5.
We got 100.
Let me get 100. When I saw, John Madden 85, that's cool.
And that's football 85 too. Like,
that's cool.
That's good. That's good.
That's a good 85.
That's amazing.
That's a good 85, bro. John Madden is a legend, bro. Like, John Madden is, I take that 85, but then when I see people like Minister Farrakhan, who's like 88, 89, when I see...
He'll get to a buck for sure.
Clarence Avant's 90. Like, I just look at the people that influenced me, right? Like, my entertainment idols are Clarence Avant, Arsenio Hall, Jay-Z, P.D. Green. God bless the dead, P.D. didn't make it. Arsenio's 65.
Looking great.
Jay's 50 plus.
Yeah.
Clarence Avant's 90.
Yeah.
Betty White died at 99.
Ooh, actually.
Let me get the 8. I want it.
I think we want 100, but this is a good discussion I wanted to ask you about, because there was a lot of conversation about Jay-Z and a verses. And a lot of people coming for Jay's neck, right?
Like he's supposed to.
And people in the South believe that Future could take Jay in a verses.
Yeah.
I spoke to young kids. I got a kid who works with me, Shifty. He's 18 years old. He's 19 now, I think. And he don't even...
I don't know if I can trust that guy.
Well, but here's the thing.
His name's Shifty?
Yeah, Shifty, right? Chaz is his real name.
Jesus.
But Shifty, and he said that like Jay-Z, he doesn't even, like, he knows who Jay is. He knows music, but to him, Jay's like the guy who raps about like financial planning and shit. He's not like the one.
Well, we were just talking about this.
I was saying that on the way here.
Okay, go. So what do you think about Jay in a verses? Like, obviously Jay believes that he could beat anybody in verses, but can he?
I think it's
depending on the audience.
I think
words
it's so
is
strange.
Words. Go ahead.
For us to have seen so many years of hip hop.
Yeah.
And expect hip hop artists, rappers to be like, yeah, he could beat my ass. He could fuck me up in the back.
Of course, he's going to have some arrogance, yeah.
How Jay-Z feels the way he's supposed to feel, one, because he's Jay-Z, but also Jay-Z's always felt that way.
Yes.
Jay-Z came in the game like, I'm better than all of y'all.
Yeah.
LL, what you want?
Yeah.
He wasn't respecting his elders and his peers. He was paying, he paid homage, but we get on this microphone, I'm going to bust your fucking ass.
Period.
Yeah.
How else is Kodak Black supposed to feel? How is his Future supposed to feel?
Okay, so we understand he feels that way, but realistically speaking, depending on where the verses is done
In age.
and the age of the crowd, Jay might either dominate or get dominated. Like if that verses takes place in Atlanta, Future might be washing him.
It depends on the age demographic.
But words is words though. Like how you like?
No, it's not.
No words is better than other words.
Verses is based on songs.
Yeah, and sometimes songs hit different, especially within different communities. Like you could put on a fucking mariachi song that Mexicans are gonna go crazy for, but we might be sitting here like,
what's the guy you was paying homage to? That lady loves?
Vicente Fernandez, man, the GOAT.
Never heard
Kodak
the
Black
song.
washes him to me.
Depending on where you do that shit.
Exactly.
You do that shit downtown LA, it might be a different story.
No, I just don't know any of his music.
To you, exactly.
You know what I mean? So that don't-
These
like,
young kids ain't listening to
they
Jay
don't
like
know
that.
Jay.
They don't know.
Kodak Black NBA YoungBoy audience don't know Jay-Z's music. Yo, Reasonable Doubt when was you born, Nyla? 95. Reasonable Doubt came out in 96.
Wow.
Jay-Z's first album, who some debate is his best album, came out in 1996. When Blueprint was what?
2000.
2001.
And you was 5.
Wow.
And I was
Think
8.
about that.
Yeah,
these
that's
are
crazy.
the classic Jay-Z albums that we're talking about.
Yeah.
And Nyla's a DJ.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for your pops and your mom, you probably wouldn't even listen to that shit.
For sure.
Or Lauryn Hill.
Yep.
So how can you be, okay, so here's a different question. How can you be the GOAT and recognize as the GOAT if you can't beat other rappers in the verses? And do those people that don't think that Jay-Z would win a verses still recognize him as the GOAT?
Probably not. I don't know. Like, what do you think?
If he can't lose, he can't lose.
Yes, he can.
It wouldn't be as bad as Nate Robinson getting knocked out, but it'd be
Exactly the same.
But I think the GOAT is just personal.
No, and the reason I say exactly the same, because if you're Kodak Black, who's what, 24, and you do it in Florida, and it's your demographic.
He won. It don't matter who. He won.
Those kids don't care.
Don't give a fuck you hold.
You know what I mean? They don't care. Listen, I remember, man, and you might have been there, Wax. I remember this was a powerhouse. Remember Prost I used to do his birthday party? This was like 10 years ago. And the bill was like Waka Flocka, Mobb Deep, God Bless the Dead Prodigy. I forgot who else. I just remember when Waka came out there, that crowd went crazy. Mind you, we're in New York.
I'm sure.
Crowd going crazy to Flocka. Prodigy comes out. I'm like, oh shit, you hear that? Starma Killers and the $100 billers.
Oh my.
Do you think that
Nothing?
audience, do you think those kids cared in that crowd?
Oh no.
Me and Diz and all of us, we in the
we
balcony.
loving
Like,
it.
oh!
Yeah. We love that shit.
Them kids was like,
We don't want that right
it wasn't disrespect. It was just like,
They just didn't relate to
now.
it.
When Fetty came out, it was like whoever that artist is at that time, even with the colorful guy.
6ix9ine.
Yeah. I ain't know none of his fucking music, but everybody just went crazy. Whoever's hot at that time,
Yeah.
you could been hot last year. It was all good just a year
I think
ago.
you just had to live through it. Because when you live through it, you have a connection to
that's
it.
right.
You know?
Yeah.
That's
Like,
right.
you can enjoy Waka and Mobb Deep. But like if I didn't grow up
Hov.
through Mobb Deep, I'm not gonna be enjoying
Yeah, I
it.
was very relatable to Hov. So
Isn't there
I see what
some
you're
music
saying.
that's just objectively better than other music? Like,
It's not about how good it is, yo. It's literally about what Nyla just said. It's about the connection you have because we have moments that have happened to these records. Like I can remember things that I was doing when Reasonable Doubt was out. I can remember going to the Hard Knock Life tour and seeing Jay-Z flash that watch when he was doing One in a Million. While you looking at my roll, ice, bending up my sleeve, and that shit blinding the crowd. And me like, oh, I gotta get in this business. I gotta be in hip hop. You know what I mean? Like these kids don't have that connection to
I
that
do
shit.
think that some older songs are just hits.
Like what?
Yeah.
Like certain songs have a vibration that no matter what age, like you can fuck with this shit. Kind of like
Boys to Men, like End of the Road comes
Feels
on.
Good by
People
Tony
go,
Tony
Yeah,
Tone.
but
Okay.
I
Like,
was
everybody's
singing
gonna
might
like
be
that.
different than rapping though, because I believe that
I think
like
singing is different than
way
rap.
singing can last forever.
Okay, 50 Cent in the club. It don't matter what age.
No, that is an interesting point that he makes though about like singing compared to rapping. Like rap has to be relatable. You want to like live vicariously through it. There are songs I truly do not know the lyrics to, and I kind of just like hum along to them. Like Sweet Caroline
J.
comes on.
Oh,
I don't even know what the fuck that song about.
Yeah.
You talking about a slapper though, bro? Come on, don't do that. That's a
Sweet
nuclear bomb, bro.
Caroline.
Come on, bro. Bah, bah, bah.
Like that
But when you
shit
think,
just-
but,
Yes.
think
I
about
don't
the
know the
moments.
rest of the song.
I'm
I
sure
don't
you've
know
heard that in the
nothing.
garden.
Yes, so
Boxing matches.
you tap into
Yes, that's different.
Okay.
That's a different level. Like
When I'm high, I like certain songs.
Like what?
Like if I'm high, then if I heard that song when I'm high, I always like that song. Like if you hear that song in something like a big event that you like it.
Yeah.
That's why we.
That's what I think Charles was saying is like you're
Yeah.
tapping into nostalgia. So you remember these moments with these iconic songs. So you're feeling the moment when you hear the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes you back to that feeling. It's like why like with exercise, like the right playlist can make you run faster or longer.
Yes.
They said Drake makes you run slower.
I get that.
I
get that.
They,
I got two
I
drinks
get
on,
that.
on my workout playlist that make me go really, really
Which
hard.
ones?
Yeah.
Nonstop and Can't Take a Joke. I'll run.
I'm gonna be honest
I'll
with you.
repeat.
Never heard either one of those.
Neither
records.
one of them.
Yeah,
Never heard of them.
Lying.
I think I heard
What's
Nonstop.
Nonstop from?
Can't say Nonstop. It's
But you know what I do you know what I did?
Yeah,
sit up
That's
on
when I got
yesterday?
that. I just would.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit slaps. That shit
Yeah.
slaps.
I'm back on
I
my
don't know
sit-ups
Can't
and I
Take a
started
Joke.
doing my sit-ups and it was hard and I was like, I went to Little John songs yesterday and I was getting it.
Look at that
Little
shit.
John had me.
Running the Drake makes you slower, according to new study.
It depends on the album.
Yeah.
That's
How
probably
you
how
read
I'm
this?
running. I
Hey,
ain't
where
gonna
you
lie.
find this at?
I don't know why all that
I was
information comes
listening to
across
Little
my
Bow Wow this
desk.
morning,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Damn, I really loved this album growing up as a
You've
kid."
never said that ever in your life.
What?
I'm listening to Lil Bow Wow.
I used to listen to Bow Wow when he was a kid.
Right?
No, you didn't.
I
Because it was on the
did.
radio and shit all the
No,
time.
I remember the video on. We'd watch on what was
Yeah,
it,
but that-
106 in Park
but
and shit.
it
when he
used
was
to come
chasing
on, but it's not like you went
the
to
old
it.
school. Yeah.
You didn't. That was her. Bow Wow was her Jay-Z.
Stop it. Stop
Jay-Z
it.
was still Jay-Z at the time.
Stop
actually.
it.
That Jay-Z.
I see what he's saying though.
You told me you cried to Bow Wow.
I
What?
never said you be lying. I never said
You
that.
said when Bow Wow started dating Sierra, you cried.
I never said
Who
that.
told me that? What? Somebody told me that.
Because they had his picture on their wall and
That was
everything.
probably
Was it
Michaela.
Ivy?
Yeah,
Somebody-
okay, Michaela.
I don't
Michaela
know,
might
it
have did
wasn't
that.
me.
Oh, I didn't
Michaela was
realize
in
that
love
people
with
had
him.
this connection to Bow Wow.
But no,
Oh, Bow Wow was the GOAT.
Nick Cannon,
Really?
Romeo.
Yo, Bow Wow
They too
was
old
the
for you.
GOAT at one point. You got.
But
You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
want to be with them. I know all the words to it.
Well, how's it go?
Wait, which one is this?
Oh, you just don't know.
No, that's not
Oh, that
it.
ain't it? Oh, see, I don't know.
That's the other one.
Let me sit my old ass down somewhere.
Let me hear some lyrics.
I got you.
Let me hear the lyrics. Let me hear it.
Dog. But I'm happy pocket full of gold. Representing so. And it, due to I'm the fire scene walking through junior high school to make room.
Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba.
I'm this, I'm that, I'm all up in it.
You see what I'm
All
saying?
right.
That's their Jay-Z.
Yeah, I can't do
That's their whole.
I could do Jay-Z too, though.
it. You
You're
know
a
what?
DJ. You're supposed to.
Depends on the
Y'all
record.
know I ain't playing
Whatever
this
happened to that
by
teacher?
She's so here.
Depends on the record.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yo, yippee yay.
Where my dogs
I know that
at?
part.
Bark with me now.
Go to Jay-Z Never Change. I know Nyla don't know that.
No, do girls.
It's- exactly. See what I'm saying?
Never change.
See,
No,
but Girls, of course you could do that. Was a radio record.
My
Girls,
girls. Because I know the words. My
Now,
dad played this
girls,
album every day
girls.
driving me to school.
And you
I
know
could do any
Jay-Z
of
Never
those
Changed.
things.
Here's the thing though. That's where you'll get in trouble. Cause see, the reason it's so easy to dismiss Kodak Black, or NBA Youngboy, or Future, or whoever, because we don't know their
dead or
deep cuts.
alive.
It's the deep cuts that.
But we're not an album culture anymore.
This is
Like, we're
wax
not
every
doing-
day. I never change. This is
Jay
wax every day. I never change. This
Still
is me.
stuck on my way. Oh,
I am a rock representer.
Oh, summer the winter. Oh, dead or alive. 24/7, 365. One CD, 360 pies. Left this Ian Kirk. Welcome home to Taj.
No amount of money ruin this thing of ours.
do it
We
different
move
way.
bricks like
Front street lights. We're colliding with life as we speak.
It
Like,
can still be Blueprint though.
but that my point is, you were 5.
Deep in ice.
But I
And Kodak Black is younger than you.
With smoke.
These kids don't care.
Yeah.
So those matches don't even make no sense.
or I could do
This shit'll get washed.
I could do filler.
Yeah, let's get
Girls gets washed. And I love girls. I love girls.
Do
It
filler
get washed, y'all.
off of
It get washed.
But by the way, when Jay-Z, here's the thing. This was salute to my guy
Yo,
Rob
Jay-Z without Kanye beats. Does he beat anybody in a?
100%.
All right.
Absolutely.
The flow is retarded.
Long, but wait,
But
he got 5. He got 4 classics before Kanye even came
I don't
around.
want to see Jay-Z versus Kanye, but then it's weird because Kanye can play the Jay.
Now let's talk about that. Who can go against Jay-Z in the verses?
Kanye.
Who can go
Lil
against
Wayne.
Kanye in the verses
Drake.
is the
Lil
one.
Wayne.
Because Kanye
No.
got the production.
Kanye and
That's the
Drake.
thing. Like,
Kanye and Drake.
You don't think Lil
and
Wayne?
I don't even know if Drake can go against Kanye in the verses, man. Real
No,
talk.
Kanye watches Drake.
Just because of the production alone. Like Jay got better bars, but I mean Drake got better bars, but like the production on Kanye is just so fucking
What
uniquely
about Pharrell
different.
and Kanye?
Ooh, that's interesting. But Pharrell don't got the bars.
If we're talking
Yeah,
about
but Pharrell's production is crazy.
if
Like
we're
him
talking
as an
about
artist.
if we're talking about a fair versus, right?
Yeah.
A matchup that universally, even globally,
Yeah.
everybody would tune into and it would make sense.
Yeah,
There's
Michael
only
Jackson.
two people. No. Jay and Ye
Yeah.
or Jay and Drake. When we, if we,
Or what about Jay and Beyonce?
why do we say stuff like that? Why do we say stuff like
But
that?
you don't think Lil Wayne?
Because to me, Jay-Z washes Beyonce.
Yeah.
And I love Beyonce.
Yeah.
What Beyonce gonna do when Jay plays Allow Me to Reintroduce Myself? My name is Ho.
The hand thing.
Upgrade you,
I knew you was gonna say that.
Upgrade.
You don't even know the words.
You don't even know the words to the song. How is it good if you don't even know the words?
Upgrade you from the CSA.
Come on.
Upgrade you.
That's what you doing.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Hope. Nah, that's
You don't know?
That goes too hard.
1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4. What Beyonce gonna do against you don't
It's
know.
only just you can't do rap versus R&B.
I saw somebody say that on Twitter. They was like, the only person that could beat Jay is in his house. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Nah.
Beyonce.
No, he's talking about the sister.
No, his sister don't live with them.
Oh, wow.
To me, even when Jay said that, to my guy Rob Markman, when he said that, when he was like, let's not even have that conversation, nobody wants to see me in the verses, I'm telling y'all right now, Jay-Z wasn't thinking about the people y'all was thinking about. Jay-Z never thought in a million years y'all be saying Future,
NBA young
Kodak
boy.
Black,
Never.
NBA, Kanye make more. Kanye makes
about
sense.
Wayne?
Nas makes sense. Wayne would even make sense, but Wayne would get washed.
I would
Wayne
is
Wayne would get
unbelievable,
washed.
Wait,
bro.
can we talk about Jay-Z versus
Wayne-
Nas? 'Cause
Wayne
I
unbelievable.
would really enjoy it, but I feel like for public perception, Nas wouldn't win.
Because Nas hates beats. Nas hates music that sounds good. Nas,
No, Nas beats is just.
Nas hates. He's allergic. He's allergic to beats. He's allergic
That's
to
an old
beats.
narrative we got to change. That narrative is changed. Because of Hit Boy.
Oh, that's right. Now he's working with
Hit
Hit
Boy.
Boy.
But even
Even those, it's the same vibe.
I love it. I
But-
love King Dreams 1.
you love it,
King's
but
Disease 1, 2, and Magic. Great albums.
I think it's a little bit of like competition. And again, I don't know Nas or his perspective, but like I just know how his pen is so prolific, and he knows that, and he believes in the pen. So maybe there's some part of it that's like I don't want nothing distracting from the pen.
We talking about songs, them slappers, man. Jay got these
Yeah.
slappers. Listen, I love Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is a legend. We should give Lil Wayne his flowers all the
Definitely,
time.
man. He's
Ain't
a
gonna
beast.
work.
GOAT. It ain't not gonna work. I think
I
that
think Drake though would.
Drake work. The reason
I think
We-
Lil Wayne
huh?
is better than Drake. I think Lil
Because
Wayne
look-
shit better than Drake.
Name the 20.
name the 20 songs. That's my point. Wayne's legend is because of features and
mixtapes and all that type of
Mixtapes.
shit.
Yeah, and he
you
had
ain't
like
lying.
a run.
Yeah,
he had
It
a
was
big and he,
unbelievable.
huge run.
Yeah.
By the way, the run that we're even talking about, he had a run before that. Like we're
When he
talking
was
about
a
a guy
kid.
that's been around since '96
Yeah.
with BG when he was in a group with BG with
Yeah.
Baby Gangsters. Then
Yeah.
he was in the Hot Boys. And
Yeah.
then Cash Money got their record deal, and then he came out as a solo artist. Then he came back as Young Money, Lil Wayne. Like Wayne is you can't take nothing
Nah.
from
Reinvent
Wayne.
yourself.
I'm just talking about 20 songs versus 20 songs. Them features. And those mixtape freestyles, they not beating Hove's catalog, bro. Come on,
Allow
let's
me to reintroduce
Introduce
myself.
Come on, man.
What are you gonna
Make
follow that
another
with?
hole.
What are you gonna follow that
Lil
with?
Wayne got Jay-Z lyrics tatted on him.
But literally,
Yes!
you hold that
I
song.
mean, I don't think you can put people together if they're not in like the same like class.
I agree.
So
But
like,
that's the fun
why-
thing
but that's
about these
why I'm not
discussions.
putting Wayne and
The fun thing about
Wayne
these
could be
discussions is like is you're putting together people that would never do this, right? And it's like that's the great thing about GOAT discussion or top 5 discussion is like, yeah, Jordan, LeBron played against completely different competition, but it's fun to pontificate on like how they would exist within each other's competition.
but with Versus, it's just 20 records. So if they got 20 records,
That's
then
it.
It's just a great.
I love Wayne.
Great
I just
show.
don't think Wayne got a 20 that can fuck with Jay. And I think that it'd be really night and day. I'm gonna tell y'all somebody else y'all sleep on in the verses.
I don't know about that
What?
because I seen the Drake and Wayne when they had their Versus type tour, and I honestly was just there to see Drake, but Wayne came and like shook shit up.
Yeah, but listen to what you said. You said Drake versus Wayne, and this was at a time when Drake was on his second album.
Yeah.
I'm saying Wayne versus Jay.
I hear you, boo.
Ain't that 20 ain't that 20. You know what I mean? The 20 versus the 20 Wayne got ain't gonna be the 20 Hove got. Not
So
to me.
what you think it'd be? 8-12?
No, Wayne might win some rounds. I mean, it depends on the playlist too. Like I think Jay could go 20-0 against somebody, depending on.
Yeah, of course.
Where would be the common ground for this to happen? LA.
No, I don't even think that's a good matchup. The best matchup for Jay-Z in rap would be Kanye and Drake.
What about Dr. Dre? Why does
Dre
no one
and
bring
Kanye.
him up? Like Dr. Dre, because we don't think about him as like a rapper, but if you
Kanye.
really think about the music that he put out,
Yeah.
like I bet if it's 10 songs,
That's
I bet
LA
Drake can
Kanye.
go toe anybody with 10.
That's LA Kanye.
Drake can go 20. Drake can go
So
20.
then where does he sit in it?
You could
you
do
talking about
Dre
Drake
versus Diddy. That would be good.
Dre, Diddy, Pharrell.
No, Dre and Diddy is actually the perfect matchup, but I just don't know who wins that.
I think Dre might got it, bro.
It's hard to say. I really don't know. That's a
Like,
tough
it's
one.
different feelings.
Take that. Take
No,
that.
but that's
Like-
they're from the same era. That's a good matchup.
Yeah.
Diddy can outperform him.
Yeah,
I mean, if they're stage
Diddy's
presence,
gonna make me feel good.
yeah,
Make me
you
wanna
wanna
dance, make me
dance.
wanna
Yeah.
sing. Where Dr. Dre, I'm gonna just be like,
vibe.
Yeah. You do push-ups with him.
That's the perfect matchup.
Why don't they do that?
That's
bro?
the one. Like that's the one they should try to make happen. Like forget Jay not ever doing it. Dre and Diddy probably never doing it either. But Dre and Diddy is the perfect matchup.
And you get people to show up to actually do their verses.
Man.
Yeah.
Who can get more people to show up
And it's
pop
history.
in?
It's the East Coast, West Coast thing. It's all like that's amazing. Like
settle the beef.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Both of them.
East Coast, West Coast.
I mean, it's no real beef no more.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Me too. I said the exact same thing you said. I said, you got beef? I was just there.
Dre and Diddy is perfect for so many different reasons, especially perception, because perception plays a role in a lot of that too, right? Because a lot of times we look at people and we look at their success.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And we look at their success and like somebody we was debating the other day in the group chat, and somebody put up an old tweet that Sierra posted, and Sierra, I guess her and Rihanna had an issue, and Sierra was like, Rihanna, you don't want to see me on that stage performing. And
That's real
the group
shit.
chat was like, she's bugging. Like this tweet didn't age well. And I was like, yes, it did.
Yeah.
I'm like, Rihanna's a superstar. Rihanna might even have better music. But I'm talking about
Sierra,
performing.
Forget it, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
What I see
am
them.
I lying? Am I bugging?
Nah, I love
Yeah,
Sierra.
Chris Brown performs better than probably everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great
no,
point.
Brown's
Out of,
amazing.
yeah,
Great point.
Out of control.
Yeah.
Chris.
But he gets watched in the verses Big Usher. And y'all got to stop this.
I don't know.
Yo,
I
Usher-
don't know. I love Chris Brown's
Usher got
first album.
so many
Like,
fucking records.
Yeah,
This is what
Usher
people
got so many.
Usher got
Yeah, Usher
so
does.
many
So many.
records,
You gotta
yo. It's
Chris Brown does too. Yeah, I don't know.
Can you sing
Too
a Chris
many
Brown
hits.
song?
Yes. Well, I can't sing, but you know.
And by the way, I'm not saying Chris Brown don't, and I think that's what
No,
we
he's a
fail
performer,
to
though, is
realize
what
when
we
we have
saying.
these conversations about verses. Chris Brown is a whole legend.
Yes.
Chris
Oh,
Brown got
legend.
hits.
Yes,
Yep.
he do.
But I'm telling y'all, there's levels to this legend shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what Usher got,
Little
them
different.
20 Usher would play, nuclear bomb.
so why
bro.
was Jason
think
Derulo
it's
so
all-
upset? What was that about? That's
a good question.
Like, you
It
can't be
is.
upset at so many
Honestly.
mistakes you
It
for
is.
someone more famous than you.
I didn't know if it was because he got called
Right?
Usher or because he got called bitch ass.
Oh, he called him a bitch ass.
Because he said somebody got smacked.
Oh,
It was something. It was a curse word after that. So I don't know what set him off.
Make some money.
He said make some money.
Make some money.
Hey, yo, wait, slap him, dog. Hey, yo, wait, slap him. Hey, Usher, fuck you, bitch. Wait, slap him, wait, slap him.
All I know is,
No,
boy,
he said, why would you smack him like that?
if you never thought Jason Derulo was Haitian before this,
Yeah, why you smack him?
I love it. Watch this. Sock passe! Get your hands dirty, big Jason. You know what I'm saying? Jason was like, fuck that. Fuck waiting on my people to do it. I'm going to show you who you playing with.
Who the fuck you playing with?
Here's the
Beat
thing.
shit
Jason
out
was
of
clearly
him.
having a bad day.
Clearly
That's all it
having a
was.
bad day.
Can I ask another question?
yes.
And this is just me playing devil's advocate because I don't know any of these people's situation.
This way, drop.
You see something like that happen, right? And even though we don't have the full context, how come nobody's saying maybe Jason Derulo got CTE? Maybe Jason Derulo got mental health issues.
Oh, his
From
girl
eating that
cheating on
corn
him.
when his tooth popped out.
I'm just saying.
You're right, bro.
The reason I'm saying,
He could have serious mental health issues from eating that
I'm
corn when
just
his
saying.
tooth popped out.
we're so quick. And by the way, I'm not diagnosing nobody. I don't know. But when the Antonio Brown situation happened,
Yeah.
immediately everybody's like CTE.
Yeah.
He got mental health issues, whatever.
Nah,
All I saw was a man making a choice.
that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know what led him to do what he did, but it wasn't that crazy.
Yeah.
He said, fuck it.
I mean, people do that at work.
Yeah.
That's what
at
I'm
real
saying.
job.
Something in
But
that
he
moment.
lost crazy bread doing that. Like, there was some numbers. You go.
I'm glad you said that. Because
Yeah.
that's what we do.
Yeah.
We look at people and we be like,
What
that
I'll do it
motherfucker's
for.
crazy. He walked away from $1 million. Same
Yeah.
thing we did to Chappelle.
Yeah.
Chappelle walked away from 50. We don't know what led them to do that.
Yeah.
But I don't just jump to
If
mental
he-
illness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, by the
If
way,
he
if
left
it is
that,
mental,
it's a problem.
if it is a mental health issue, yo, I want the brother to go get the help he deserves.
Yeah.
But all I saw in that moment was a man making a choice.
Did you hear the rap song?
That he
Why
put
would I ever
out.
listen to an Antonio Brown rap song?
That
What
shit
is he
slaps.
saying?
I didn't get to listen to it. That's what I was asking.
Oh.
Oh,
Did he
no.
give out an explanation why he did it, or what people saying is right about the $1 million?
The rumor is that he was injured and he didn't want to play, or he felt like he was injured. He didn't want to play. And then the coach was like, go in. And he was like, nah, I'm not going in. And then
I
took it
heard
all
The
that.
off.
coach said he never said that though. The coach said
Yeah.
that never happened. The coach said he
Yeah.
never told me
I
he
heard
had an
the
ankle
opposite.
issue, whatever.
Yeah.
My only thing is, why are we so quick to just dismiss somebody's feelings?
Sometimes it's like the profession they're in, right? Like if a wrestler, if it like MMA
yeah,
or
boxing,
football,
yeah.
like, like someone that you know that could suffer from something because of the hits that they've taken. Then we're like, okay, maybe that's why he would walk away from all that money or walk away from something he loved or dedicate his whole life to.
I would argue that the football field is the place where Antonio Brown probably makes his best decisions. Because most of his issues
real.
are off the field. We've
Yeah.
never seen him act like that on the field. This is the
Yeah.
wild part, right?
Yeah.
He's done all this stuff off the field.
Yes.
And I didn't hear that then. I didn't hear, oh, you got mental issue. But as soon as he does this on the field, which is to me is just a choice.
Yeah.
He took his stuff off.
Yeah.
He gave a goodbye. He looked perfectly
Nice.
sane to me.
He ain't
Peace.
get
I'm
not
out,
one
man.
haircut on that field.
God bless y'all.
He ain't
Calling
dyed
my
his
driver
hair
to go
on the
pick me up. I'm
field,
going to the
nothing.
game the next day.
Yeah.
I don't see nothing crazy about that.
Yeah, I guess not. I mean, what was crazy is that the Buccaneers ended up winning the game.
Boy, that's because
On
they
a
got
last
the
second
greatest
drop.
white man of all
They
time.
they might have the greatest
Yeah,
white man of all time.
please, man.
Jesus included.
We're going listen. I'm telling y'all right now.
Relax.
No. This is a
Hey,
verses
he
we
said
need to
it,
talk
I'm
about.
asking.
I'm not talking about
No.
Tom Brady. I'm talking
What?
about Jesus.
Oh,
That's
you
the
don't-
verses we need to talk about. Tom Brady versus Jesus.
Right,
Guys
Real
and
talk,
gals.
yo.
Not even
20
close.
years, bro.
Not even
20
close.
years. Listen to me. 20 years, it's going to be some different conversations,
Number one,
man.
he ain't got 20 rings, so he can't even compete
Jesus
against
don't got 20 rings.
Jesus got 20 people that
You
he said-
celebrating
he
3
hold me
kings
down.
today. We ain't never doing that with Brady. Ain't gonna ever be no 3 tight end service. Ain't gonna ever be the offensive lineman we celebrate.
It's Alex
We don't
fault.
know who his running back was. We know Brady. You can name any of those Patriots teams. You can name those Bucks teams. You know what? I take that back. There might be one person we celebrate with Brady.
Okay.
Gronk.
Yep.
And that's because Gronk is smart enough to roll with the disciple.
Yeah.
You know, to roll with the guy.
Yeah,
to be
he's
the
the
disciple.
disciple.
Be the disciple.
He the disciple, yeah.
Gronk came out of retirement.
Yeah.
Gronk came back from the dead because
Yeah.
Brady resurrected him
Yeah.
to play with Tom Brady.
That's
I'm
only
not
one
saying-
person.
Listen, Jesus, I'm with you
The
all
issue
day.
of blood,
Yeah.
the blind man, healing wax. I was out here being a whore. Like, come on.
Listen, I'm with you on all of those things. But he won 6 Super Bowl rings and won
Ain't
one with the
enough.
Bucs.
Jesus
And
got so much.
I'm not putting Tom
6?
Brady over Jesus. I'm just telling y'all in
It
the
sound
future.
like it.
No, I'm just telling y'all in the future, there's going to be a conversation.
Nah. Jesus did too much.
Huh?
Look at
You
that.
know why? Because guess
Look
what?
at that right there.
Wow.
Look at that right there.
That's it. Talk about- Yo.
That was
right there.
hilarious.
Bro, listen. They said, what if Jesus came back as Tom Brady?
Nah. He
Why,
ain't do,
why,
he ain't
you,
do
why,
no,
why would you say nah? You don't
because
know.
he ain't do no miracles for me. He ain't go to the Cowboys and win the shit for me.
That's only.
Oh.
You gotta holler at me,
But, why,
man.
but
Come
wait a
on.
minute.
That's
Maybe
a
he
good
only does it for his followers.
I ain't got nothing. So listen, Jesus do it for all of us. He woke you up this morning. You, us, me.
Yeah,
and
but
Sam.
not everybody
Maybe we
gets
don't
to go to
believe.
heaven.
Maybe the Cowboys don't believe enough. Maybe
he does
we,
it for his
maybe
flock.
we worship the star more than we worship God's son.
That's a
But it's
good
all
ass
in
point.
one though. So listen, if you come, you gotta be in one.
You got to get
You know
on
what I'm
board,
saying?
bro. He got rules.
Y'all playing, but I'm telling you, in the future, there's going to be a real debate about Tom Brady and Jesus. The
Tom
man
ain't
is
got nothing on
44
Jesus,
years
man.
old.
Ain't got
Still
nothing on Jesus.
balling.
He's 40.
Listen,
Yeah.
it all depends
What
on
was
when
Jesus
he died.
doing at 44?
It all depends on when he
Exactly.
died.
God, you know this guy. You gave him you gave him this sense of humor. God. Okay, God, listen. God, you gave this man this sense of humor. Okay, you know his heart.
You know my heart, God. Come on, yo.
I'm just saying, you'll see. Watch, mark my words.
Yeah.
20 years from now,
yeah,
you're gonna be really sitting back watching some kids in the metaverse debate about who is Jesus, or did Jesus come back as Brady?
Lord have mercy. Jesus never gonna die down.
Would you be a Patriots fan if Jesus came back as Brady?
I would have no choice.
You have to follow him.
Hey, would you know Jesus if Jesus came back?
Yes. I mean, I always think that Jesus is like anybody who asks for money. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, it's like, you know, the guys out there in the streets.
Oh, like beggars.
I don't want to, because he's not going to come back as a rich man and all that.
Yeah.
He's going to come back as somebody that you probably going to be like, shoot.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I just feel like that.
Tom Brady was a 6th or 7th round draft pick.
Yep.
He wasn't beloved. He didn't come into the league and everybody expected him to be the greatest quarterback of all time. He was a scrawny ass kid who got drafted in the 6th or 7th round. He was like Captain America before Captain America got the super serum. Right? And then he became this deity.
Yeah.
So I can't say he didn't come from means, bro. Like to your point, he was the beggar.
Yeah.
He was the beggar.
But I mean, God loved me so much, he wouldn't go to the Patriots. He went to the Cowboys.
The Patriots, the Patriots sucked.
They did.
Oh, God was the underdogs.
The only reason Brady got in the game because Bledsoe got hurt. Drew Bledsoe got hurt. That sounds like a miracle to me, bro.
But he ain't wake
that
me up
sounds
this
like a
morning.
miracle to me,
He ain't
bro.
wake me up this morning,
The way he
man.
turned around that Patriots franchise, 6 rings, bro. And then went to Tampa and got another one?
Yeah, dude.
But what if he lose? But he lost. Jesus ain't gonna lose. He lost against CK.
I don't want to say it.
He lost against CK. Listen, Jesus. Listen, even his death, would still make him even better.
You know about how you spin it?
Huh?
I don't want to talk. I don't want to have this conversation. All I'm going to just simply say this. It could be taken as a loss.
Yep.
But
to win,
if you're rooting for the team, you say it's a sacrifice.
Amen.
What? I'm just saying.
I hear
To me,
what you're
it's a
saying.
loss.
I hear what you're saying.
You know what I mean? To me, it's a loss.
I think you got to follow Jesus, bro.
I'm with Jesus all day long. I'm all day Jesus. I'm just saying in the future, there's going to be some discussions.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I think you need to get on the TB12 method, bro. That's his new gospel.
Yeah.
Let's pay this last bill and then do some Asking Idiots, man. After this last bill.
We get it. Taylor putting all the pressure on us.
Like all praises due to Tom Brady, but then you just up crazy.
Domains, websites, online stores, marketing tools. Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence and run your business. You'll find what you need, whether you're showcasing your work, blogging, publishing content, selling products and services, announcing upcoming events, or anything you can dream of. You can do it with your very own website, and you are making that over there at Squarespace, okay? You buy the domain from Squarespace. It's easy because there's no hidden fees or price hikes. And get to know your audience with their analytics tools. Analytics is everything. Data is everything right now. It can tell you everything you need to know about your business and how you can improve your business, man. They're going to give you page views, traffic sources, time that they spend on site, audience geography, and more. It's also simple to do. So start with a design template and use drag and drop tools to make it your own. All websites are optimized for mobile. Your site looks great on any device. Every Squarespace website and online store comes with a suite of integrated features and useful guides that help maximize prominence among search results. These SEO tools are paramount. So head to squarespace.com/idiot for a free trial when you're ready to launch. Use the offer code IDIOT to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com/idiot with the offer code IDIOT for 10% off your first purchase. Now let's get back to the show.
Do we have church announcements?
The announcements are a very important part of what we do in church.
Church announcements. Yo, Portland, Seattle. I'm coming to y'all this weekend, man. TheAndrewSchultz.com. The tour, the infamous tour, is going through April. The last shows are going to be at Radio City Music Hall here in New York, and then out in Atlantic City as well. Excuse me. And then that's it. So these are the last chances you get to see this. And then we got a special to drop, baby.
Hey.
But yeah, go check out. We're going to be in Portland, Seattle. We added shows in both Portland and Seattle. Few tickets left for each of the late shows there. Make sure you check those out. Added a bunch of other shows on the West Coast around the country. DeAndreSchultz.com. Go check those out. We will be seeing you soon.
Wax, you got church announcements?
Yes, sir. I'm also going to be on the West Coast. Go over there to your nearest dispensary. Shout out to Dr. Green Thumb and Cookies Oakland. They just now picked up my shit lately. Also, we got the who'swax.com. Go grab your gummies. Whatever She Says podcast. You know, that's me and my shorty. Bully and the Beast.
Your fiance.
My fiance. And I want y'all to go to Bully and the Beast on every Wednesday. Y'all go check that out. We have our live show on the 5th at Caveat, 7 o'clock in New York City.
With Big Wax and Big L'Oreal.
Man, L'Oreal. Hopefully she ain't going to be taking pictures at that time. You know what I'm saying? So we got our live show then, and they come pull up on us. What else I got going on? Unless y'all want to shoot somebody, come to my airsoft spot in Carolina. So, you know, I'm doing some things out here.
Salute to Duval. Duval been filling in with L'Oreal and Head Crack this week on the Morning Hustle.
Oh yeah, because Angie Ann's retired.
Angie Ann. Salute to Angie Ann. Mine is always the same. Thank you to everybody that's checking out the blackeffect.com, podcast. Salute to Just Hilarious. Carefully Reckless is at like almost 3 million downloads, in less than a year. So salute to Just Hilarious. You know what I mean? Salute to Eric Alexander too and Whitney Dow. Their reparations podcast is at 1 million. We got a few podcasts that, cracked over 1 million in the first year. So just salute to everybody at the Black Effect. Just make sure you keep screaming the God's honest truth at See the Show on Paramount Plus. We'll be back soon. And
why you keep pronouncing your O's like that?
What I said?
Soon.
I don't know. That's just how I talk. Let's do some Asking Idiots, Taylor. Man, salute. But they not playing in Brooklyn. You see this shit? 17 alleged gang members charged in sweeping indictment in Brooklyn.
Eric Adams, baby.
Investigations show the teens flaunting their guns on social media, including one shoving a gun inside a puppy's mouth. They're accused of 4 murders and charged in a 118-count indictment. Man, boy, this is a crazy world that we live in, yo. The fact that people really be thinking these crimes are okay.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you put a gun in a puppy's mouth? You got the feds on you now, PETA. You know what I mean?
PETA. That reminds me of Don't Fuck with Cats.
What happened with Don't Fuck with Cats?
That show on Netflix.
What happened?
People were raising hell about somebody was chopping up cats, right?
Yeah, it was killing cats.
Salute to PETA, man. Salute to Ingrid Newkirk. She's the president of PETA. She sent me a nice card for the holidays. And she sent me a Wu-Tang Clan wallet. I guess she knows I'm a Wu-Tang Clan fan. So she sent me it's like I guess the RZA makes wallets and she sent me one. And she asked me to please leave them alone in 2022. She told
bribing you?
She told me to stop fucking with them, man. You know what I mean? PETA's just funny. PETA's what I mean when I talk about things that are just so absurd.
Yeah.
It's like nothing's even fun. It's not even satire. Like, it's not even fun. Yeah, I give them donkey today, but it's not even funny because it's just like the shit that they be upset about is silly.
Yeah.
Like, don't say
cats?
doggone.
Yeah, got it.
You know what I mean?
So it's dogs and cats?
Just
forgot-
all
I don't even-
animals.
I forgot
So
what
they'd be mad if I had a chicken farm?
It's furious.
Oh my God.
Furious.
What was the last piece? Let me see. Was it? Yeah, PETA urges people to stop using animal names as insults.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Doggone
it
it.
was. Yeah, I'll calling somebody a chicken. Yeah, you pig.
Bird. Get your bird ass out of here. Get your bird ass.
and
Are you mad?
what I said, and this, I think this is logical. We don't even know if that's what you call animals.
Yeah.
Has a chicken ever come to you and said, "Hi, I'm a chicken"?
Nope.
That's a good point.
Has a tiger ever come to you and said, "Hi, I'm a tiger"? We labeled these things,
It's
these
our
creatures,
fault.
these names,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna get mad at me because I'm calling
But they might know their names. It's kind of like how your dog learns their name that you give it to
I
them.
get what you're saying.
That's why
Baby,
But nobody
I
never
know.
say bird. They be like Harry.
Yo, how do we know? By the way, how do we know? you do realize dogs are the only ones that humor us, right?
Yeah. Everybody else don't want nothing to do with us.
No
you know?
other animal. Animals
Cats
ignore
hate
shit.
you.
Cow.
Yeah.
Cow, sit down. Who the fuck you talking to?
Yeah.
He eats his cousin. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You walk up to a pig, be like, pig. Motherfucker sit right there in that
Wait for
slop
food.
and keep eating. Man.
Nah, dogs only try to fuck with you.
At the zoo, petting zoos, pigs interact.
They want food.
Because you
man.
walk up to him with some food, a sugar cube. They're not paying you no goddamn attention.
They're hungry.
That's all he wants, food. So they starve them until they get people there.
You said what?
Dolphins do, for sure, yeah.
That's what we call girls dolphins.
Never
Because of
seen
the fins.
You never
Dolphins are
seen
smart.
them called
But then we still don't know if that's their name.
dolphin, yeah.
We have no idea.
Yeah, they don't even have English. Like, they have their own language. They have their own way of communicating.
Yeah.
They
So-
probably don't even give
What
a
is it?
flying fuck.
They have like echoes and shit, I think.
What if they calling us racial slurs and we don't even know it? what if we
I
think,
love it.
What if we hearing oink, but they really saying nigga? What if sheep say bad, but they really saying cracker?
Well, bitch.
They might be.
We don't know.
They might be.
We have no idea what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
All I'm simply saying is we've labeled these animals these names, and then we're going to tell humans, don't call other humans these names. You ain't asked them animals for permission?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Fuck
real.
out of here, Peter.
Maybe
Who,
these
who actually
animals
made
like
these
that.
names?
Huh?
Who actually made these names? Who said bird? Like, do we listen to everybody listen to
don't
one
know.
person? Only one person made that name up.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Who was that motherfucker?
I don't
The
know.
first person to talk about them chickens?
Noah.
Man.
You think Noah really
Noah.
named
But Noah
everything?
wasn't speaking English. He was speaking Aramaic or some shit, right? Like,
Oh, Lord, now we get into languages.
No.
Yeah.
No.
what language was he even speaking,
There's
man?
no way he was speaking what we speaking.
Nah,
Bro, the Noah,
impossible.
the Noah shit is crazy if you think about it.
Why?
Because
He didn't fuck none of the animals?
The sheep got the nice pussy.
Why do you know
No,
that?
I'm
Nah,
just saying.
that's
It looked
true.
just,
No,
like a
I'm really
pussy.
confused.
That's
It
true.
looked just like a pussy.
I'm Scottish. My people been fucking sheep for years. That's why we wear kilts.
They put it right up.
You can't chase a sheep with your pants around your ankles.
stop, man. Stop.
Get
man.
out of here, man.
Stop,
Yo,
man.
get
Stop,
out of
man.
here.
A sheep
Stop,
got a pussy,
man.
boy.
No,
Look at that sheep
Yo.
pussy, man.
Yeah, your search history gonna be fucked up,
Yo,
Taylor.
that's crazy.
You might get locked up for this shit.
That's crazy.
Yo, the
Huh?
Noah
You
thing
got
is really
sheep on your
crazy when you
farm?
think about
No
it, though. 'Cause
shit.
Noah was building the ark. People
Yeah.
was calling him crazy. I
Yeah.
don't, there was other humans on the ark.
Why
with
is
Noah?
he splitting the sheep pussy like that? That's crazy.
That ain't no sheep pussy right
That's
there, bro.
sheep pussy, bro.
Oh, it's not. I'm about to say they shaved it and
That's
everything.
what I'm saying. They must have shaved the sheep.
He's a wild guy.
That's
Go to this motherfucker. Is a wild.
That's
He's a wild guy. Go over.
Nah. You never pulled up.
No. You going
But
crazy.
you never pulled up on a sheep. You're like,
Oh,
back
man.
that thing.
Back up.
Oh,
The second one from
Yo.
the bottom.
He's a
yeah,
wild.
one over. No.
A whole wild.
by the way, that's how I know that thing is not called a sheep.
Why?
Because sheepish means, what does it say? The definition of sheepish is showing embarrassment from shame or a lack of self-confidence.
That's
When you busting
confident.
it open like them
That's
sheep do,
confidence,
you
bro.
confident as fuck,
Hell
bro.
yeah, they know. They know
Yo,
what they
he
got.
eating it.
He is eating the sheep.
Yo.
Yo, Taylor, what are you watching, yo?
Crazy. Nah. You know what's crazy? This is crazy. Is we eat sheep. Like, we'll eat them.
I've never eaten a sheep.
I ate lamb.
And that lamb
I eat
chops,
lamb
bro.
all the time.
Oh shit, lamb and sheep.
Yeah, so
Yes.
we eat sheep, but the fact that he's...
Hold on, lamb and sheep are the
Yes.
same shit?
Yeah.
I eat lamb once a week.
Nah, bro,
Yeah,
lamb and
bro,
sheep
so
ain't
you
the same,
eat
yo.
sheep too.
Yes.
Nah, Google that. Google
Lamb
Google
and sheep,
lamb
lamb
pussy,
and
yo.
sheep, bro.
Google lamb pussy. Let me see.
You didn't know lamb was sheep? What the hell you think
That's
of
not
lamb
the
is?
same.
Lamb versus sheep.
Nah, that guy's just, he plays
Lamb
with
and
his
sheep the
food,
same
man.
thing.
No, they not.
Yeah,
man.
it is.
For real.
Yeah.
A lamb is a young sheep.
A lamb is a young sheep,
Yeah.
dog.
Wow.
I didn't know a lamb was a young sheep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Lamb slap.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
it
love
does.
I
lamb.
wonder how that
Oh,
aged
man.
meat tastes.
Matter of fact,
we gotta get some. I
we
want
gotta get some sheep
now.
Yeah, let's get some
Word
sheep.
is born. I ain't know that
sheep, bro.
shit. Why we
I'm
eating
getting some
sheep?
lamb right
Cut
now.
them lips off, cook them up real quick, bro.
Man, Ingrid hates this conversation.
Why? Who's it? Oh, Ingrid Peter?
I not
She
saying
was like,
lamb,
this
baby. We
shit
eating
went
lamb
crazy.
today.
But she'd rather us eat the sheep, right? Because the sheep's older. Let the lamb live a little longer.
Sheep almost about to die.
Yeah.
The crazy, I'm telling you, Noah named all these animals.
Yeah.
Because he was on that ark for 40 days and 40 nights.
He eating it.
Remember when Tom Hanks named Wilson?
Yeah.
If you're the only human, I don't know if Noah was the only human on the ark. I'm not sure. But if you're the only person on the
family.
ark, he did.
He had his family.
Yeah, but they wouldn't listen to him either.
Oh, but he just forced them on?
I mean, when the water came, everybody had no choice.
Oh, yeah.
It was more than him forced on.
But anyway, so he's just naming these fucking animals. Giraffe.
Wow.
Elephant.
The naming system we
Monkey.
used was invented by a scientist and explorer called what?
Carolus Linnaeus.
Who the fuck named them? His idea was to give each creature a two-part name, a species name and a genus
Oh,
name.
yeah, it's genus and species. Yeah.
So we let one person name all the animals.
That's fucking
He had
Basically.
4 women on the ark with him.
He had 4 women on the ark with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he had his
Really?
daughters
I just Googled it.
Yeah.
and he had his wife.
No, let's see.
Yeah,
Probably brought some
there was his
strange-
family or
Concubines.
4 wives.
who got time?
Oh, so he was chilling.
If you're gonna take the time to name all the animals, good for you. I'm not gonna fucking question that. I'm gonna argue with you on that shit.
No, your job is naming animals. No, I want to know. I'm
Great.
okay.
Let's do some asking idiots, man.
All right, let's do it.
All right, what we got? What are you, Taylor? What are we doing?
He said, "Do you think your wives will ever cheat?"
Oh, come
I
on,
don't wanna
man.
talk
Don't even
about
put that shit
bro.
out
Come on,
there,
why you
bro.
do that, yo?
I don't know.
Damn, man.
That's my nightmare. Shit.
Yeah.
Like right now, I got people installing my bathrooms right now in the house.
Yeah, man. We're not even
and I
gonna
don't
put
like
that out
that
there in
shit.
the world.
Why you so? Yo, you gotta stop being afraid of your own karma, yo.
What you mean? I got 3 men in there changing my bathrooms, and she's there with the baby. What the fuck you think I think is going on in my mind? You see, I can't think
I don't
right now.
know. I would like to know. Tell us, Wax.
Yeah.
I can't think right now. I can't wait to get out of here and go home. She in the house with 3 men? What the fuck is going on?
Why is she in the
God
house?
Damn, bro.
I ain't who said I think she's trying to sleep with him. I just don't want.
Why is she in the house, though?
Huh?
Why is she in the house? Alone, bro.
You don't think she should be in the house alone?
No.
That's what I said, but it's
Trust
too
your
cold.
fiance, man.
Ain't about me trusting her. It's about trusting the guys. Like guys never really have to go trust their
You
girls
know the
out in
company?
the club.
You know what the company is?
Yeah, I know the company,
All right,
but
then you good. You know the company. You know their names. That's what they gonna do.
what
are you
was
saying?
I doing?
What are you saying about Carla, bro?
No, I'm just saying, what was I doing? I just do dumb shit.
You afraid of your own karma?
I said
You
that.
concerned about this with your kids the same way you are about Carla?
All the time.
Did your dick get hard when you saw those sheep?
No, not at all.
Okay. I'm just asking.
Not even when he did that little protractor shit.
I really just texted and said we have a lamb.
Is there sheep on your
Yo,
What I say?
yo.
He got hungry, bro.
Look. What did I say?
lamb, baby?
That might be cold. You got horny and hungry at the same
Nah,
time. He's like
'cause
lamb, baby.
No, because she said we'll be eating for.
How'd you know that lamb pussy looked just like?
No, because we always talk about lamb pussy.
Nah. In the country, yeah,
Ooh.
that's not you. You hear those stories? I
Yeah, it smashed everything.
heard plenty stories, guys. I knew a guy that they used to catch fucking the goddamn sheep.
Sheep.
No.
Nah, bro.
Nah.
Grown-
Come on, yo.
Grown, nah, bro.
Hold on. What's his name?
I would never say.
Do I know him if I met him?
Nah. You don't know him at all.
Was he at your wedding?
Hell no.
No.
Why would I invite a sheep fucker to my wedding? I don't think it's just so we can all rehabilitate and become different
maybe
people.
he
But
stopped.
man, that's not one of them things you forget.
Yeah.
Can you come in what?
Can you?
She trying to think about it. You come in the pussy, you get nobody pregnant.
Taylor, come to Taylor.
She said, "Can you come in it? Will it make a baby?"
Yes, she said that.
I mean, I was thinking that too.
Taylor, really? No, he can't.
I'm not gonna lie.
It needs to be the same.
I was thinking
It needs
about
to be
it.
the same genus
No,
Yeah.
listen, I ain't gonna lie to you.
or
in
species.
the country,
it's one or
I
the
seen
other.
a rabbit cat.
No.
Hold up.
Yeah, you
Pull
know
up a
what?
rabbit
At this
cat.
point, nothing's impossible.
A squirrel,
No,
a squirrel
like,
rabbit, or
Nothing
rabbit cat.
Scientifically, it needs to be either
Yes.
the same genus or species. And then within a genus, there's a bunch of different. For example, like multiple dogs can mate with each other because they're all dog.
The dog.
And then they're genus or species of dog.
So the rabbit cat is in the same family?
No, it's not in the same family.
No, I've seen it before. I'm telling you.
Nah, you didn't. People in the country be seeing shit because you're so fucking bored. Get a video game. I'm tired of these country motherfuckers seeing shit all the goddamn time. Oh, it's a chupacabra. Oh, I saw a bat. Oh, fucking Wolfman.
I've seen all that shit. I've seen a chupacabra.
Come on, bro. Ain't even Mexicans by you.
It's the vampire. Yes, it was. I grew up next to one, man.
One.
Emilio. Me and Where did Thomas
What two
live on the
animals
road
mixed
Emilio
up and
did?
made something? I know the bird and a rat made a bat.
No.
No, it's a flying rat. All jokes aside, that's what I can't take on.
What happened now? A rat and a bat did what?
Why you saying no?
It's not true.
You said a rat and a bat made a bat.
No,
there's a bat.
rat and a bird made a
No,
bat.
but that's
It's
not
a
how it
flying rat.
happened.
So how did it happen? It's in a lab?
No, it just evolved that way.
See what two animals made it together and made a different
That's how it
animal.
works. They just evolved that way.
Dude,
Yes.
Your search history is wild. Sheep pussy, rat and bird, two animals fucking.
Made it. Made what animal? I mean, it's
Go
two
to
animals.
all instead of images.
Yo, Taylor, you're trash at
different-
Google right now.
Her search is
Google's
her
are
porno
trash,
search is
bro.
might suck.
We got enough to lock you up, Taylor.
Yeah, right.
You clearly into bestiality based
Yeah.
off your search history.
Look at that dog bird. That's crazy, but that's not real.
That's wild.
But
Just a thought. Google Bigfoot porn.
Oh God.
No.
I just want to see.
You're gonna see girls with big feet. Guaranteed.
Bigfoot
Yeah.
porn. No, put it all as one word. Bigfoot. Put Bigfoot. Matter of fact, put Sasquatch. Let's be genus correct. What's the word?
You can't spell that.
I don't know if that's genus or species. Yeah.
Okay.
S-C.
SAS squats, things you don't do. SASQUATCH. SASQUATCH. There you go. Now put Sasquatch porn.
Who
I just want to see what happens.
And everybody looking.
Holy shit. Yo, the internet is a motherfucker. There is nothing. Look at this Sasquatch dicking down people.
You think that's somebody in a uniform?
wow.
Huh?
I'll tell you one thing. If this shit is real, that whole Bigfoot theory is out the way. When people look at you and be like, oh, you got big feet, you know what that means?
I don't know what it means. You wear big shoes?
Wow. Let's go back to Asking Idiots. Come on, let's do two more Asking Idiots. Come on, Taylor. I thought I was about to see some like wild cocks. Wild cocks.
You can just
When
Google,
I'm with you, all I see is Sach
you can
Quack.
just Google homeless niggas for that.
Sach Quack. Sach Cock. Come on, idiots.
Charlamagne
Okay.
said every homeless man got big dicks.
What? Why? What are you talking about?
That's true though.
Yeah, that's wild
true.
out of context, show.
That's true though.
you can't.
It's something that y'all just
come
talked
on,
about.
yo.
Homeless dudes got big dicks.
I know
yo.
I started talking about wild cocks, bro, but you can't just bring
But
out. You
that
can't
is-
just
Yo,
talk about.
I've been thinking about that. The
context
homeless
like
dude
that,
with big
yo.
dicks thing. Is it all homeless dudes got big dicks, or just the big dick ones take them out and pee more publicly because it's big? Like, so now I'm attributing big dicks to all homeless people, but the reality is they're just a few that have huge dicks, and then when they pee, they don't try to hide it.
I mean, it makes you think about like just like life, right? When they say like, yo, your life is predetermined. You know what I mean? So when you go to LA and you see all these, you know, all these guys pitching tents,
Yeah.
it's like you got to have a big dick
In order to pitch the
To
tent,
pitch
you're
the tent
saying?
the proper
Gotcha.
way.
So you're saying they're using their cocks in order to keep the tents
to
up.
keep the tents
How else
up.
is going
Yeah.
on?
Oh my god! But what about the ones in New York?
What about them?
It's cold.
It's just big for no reason, and they pull it out.
You can't really have a big meat in New York.
That's why they
Too
homeless,
cold.
bro. That's why big dicks are overrated. That's why they homeless. Women kicking them out. Like, get that big shit out of here. I don't want that. It's too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
Bring me
you
a
got
nice
a house, you
average
got a little
size.
meat.
Yeah,
Bring me a
that's what happens. Your dick's too big, and I feel
Get
too
out.
good. Get out of my house.
What's one memory from 20? That's from Bugs Nana. What's one memory from 2021 that you won't forget?
Getting married, obviously.
Sure, blessings. My son being born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2021 was
Another one.
fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie. On every level. Personal,
Yeah.
professional.
Financial.
Like kids were born. Like it was bad. Like 2021 was fire.
2020 was a great fucking year.
It was a great. It really was a great year for more personal reasons than anything.
Yeah.
It's like I think I got to a place where it's like I'm not letting a lot of things from the past weigh me down, which is one thing therapy does, right? You start going to therapy and you start peeling back all of these layers and you start dealing with things that you never dealt with. And you start finding things out about yourself that you never even knew, and then things that have caused you trauma that you didn't even realize caused you trauma. And so now you gotta learn to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're going to therapy for one thing.
Yeah.
But then you really open up a Pandora's box of a whole bunch of other stuff. So
you know the therapist told me to do? Look at my back and look at my feet. By the bottom of my feet. Something that we never ever did before.
Look at your back?
Like look in the mirror in my back and then look at the bottom of my feet.
Guys, thank you so much for listening to Brilliant Idiots. It's great to be back. You know, if we said something that was absolutely idiotic, and you
I know what happened here. Before we go, I know what happened.
What happened there?
You told her the story about how you had that dude sending ass pictures.
No,
remember long time ago we was playing a joke on this guy. It was a friend of ours, and we was catfishing the dude.
Yeah, right.
So he was talking
like
to
a girl,
us.
an Asian
he thought
black
we were the girl.
That's gay, y'all. To be honest,
It was.
It was kind of
some Striking Viper
but
shit.
we were just trying to see what he would do.
It was some Black Mirror Striking Viper shit. Right?
No, we were trying to see what the fuck he would do. Like, how far would you go?
What did you make him send? What did we make him send? Tell the truth. Don't lie.
All just saying, his ass, his feet.
His feet. So if you tell your therapist that, and then your therapist says, you know what you should do? You should look at your feet, and you should look at your back in the mirror, naked.
It wasn't naked.
That's what you just said.
Just look behind you because we never do. Like in the mirror, look behind you because we never do.
So what were you wearing when you do that?
I don't know. She just didn't say. She just looked behind you. We never looked behind us.
When you did it, what were you wearing?
I didn't do it yet. I just looked at the bottom of my feet, though. I got a mirror and I looked at the bottom of my feet and I was like, oh, I never seen that.
She just getting you back, bro. Next thing she gonna do is tell you what you should do from now on. Before you eat, rub the silverware on your penis.
No.
And then pray.
Everything that
you've told, everything that you've done, that you've told your
I never
therapist.
told her about that story, though. But all due aside, if you look at the bottom of your feet, when the last time you looked at the bottom of your feet?
All the time.
All the time.
You know why? Because we lotion.
Wrong?
Yes.
You can
Every
see
day.
it?
Yes.
So you can see your feet when you wash
You
it?
can't put your feet up here? You can't sit crisscross applesauce?
So you can see your foot at the bottom.
When I'm with you,
So y'all
all
know
I
the
see
lines
is
y'all got at the
wild
bottom?
cocks.
Like the lines we got right here in our hand?
Wild cocks. Wild cocks.
You doing another one?
No, I think we got enough. Yeah. I mean, there's some good ones, but whatever. That is a goal. Let's answer this one before we go. Scroll up. What?
I know they be killing me, bro.
I'm not. Why is it like something? Nah, they was killing me at your wedding too, bro. They was like, this motherfucker really got on a sweatsuit. They were like, yo, Charlemagne's shoes is too big for his feet. They was like, yo, those comments were so crazy on the Taylor page. Somebody was, look, everybody killing it except for Leonard.
He's chilling.
This shit was hilarious.
I was trying to get
man.
that shit.
What?
Try to get me a sweatsuit like suit.
What do you mean, really?
I didn't know what the fuck. I didn't know what I still had on. What did I have on?
I don't know.
Hold on, scroll. It's one up here. I want to scroll up, Taylor. It's one. This is a good one because I don't know if we're even here. Scroll up some more. I saw it. One more. Right there. What the heck, the 13? He says, what made you step back and realize there is no hope for society? Who said that?
Yeah, there's tons of hope.
Who said there's no hope?
It all depends on what
Sit
he's
back and
talking
enjoy
about,
the show. You living in the most entertaining time in history.
Duval reminds me of that shit all the time.
Yeah.
And I really, that's what I've done lately. I took a step back and realized, like, let life play out.
Yeah.
I want to be here to enjoy.
Because it's going to play it out regardless. Like, you can't do nothing about it, so.
I'm 43 and I can't believe the shit that I'm seeing now. Yes. So I gotta get the 86.
And enjoy it. That's the thing. Like, if you start looking at all these motherfuckers as entertainment, and by motherfuckers, I mean everybody. I mean, literally entertainers, politicians, all them. If you look at them as entertainment, you don't get too riled up. It's so much fun. Yeah. Life is so much fun.
Who do we take serious?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Literally, if you don't take nobody serious,
nobody alive.
Yeah.
Maybe the older generation.
Jesus.
Sure.
You know,
I know,
the
listen,
spiritual leaders.
You can have spiritual leaders.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And I'm not saying all like there's some politicians, they do have good intentions and maybe you ride with them and that kind of shit.
I
but
don't
like,
believe none of them.
all these legacy motherfuckers that have been around forever, Nancy Pelosi been there for fucking 100 years or some shit. Like, it's just entertainment. It's just entertainment.
It all depends on what they're talking about, though. Like society, would you believe in that no men would cheat? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think that's done? What about women?
Yeah.
You think they would cheat?
But that's all based on you. Like, your world can literally be your world. In my world, I don't cheat.
Yeah.
So therefore, I don't care what other guys do.
Yeah.
Like, I know what I do. I do what's best for me.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not trying to force nothing on you. I'm only going to tell you what works for me.
Create a circle and take
what
care
some
of
of the keys of my success is, I'm going to name that. That might not be the key to your success.
Yeah.
That other vagina might be your inspiration. I saw Joey Badass say something this week, and he was talking about why can't we just be, be honest with our women? Like, if we can't be faithful, just say it. Like, both of us have been in polygamous relationships and didn't even know it.
Yeah.
All he's simply saying is just be honest.
Yeah.
So whatever works for you and works for the person that you're with,
though.
do
There's
it.
a way to say that, though. There's a way to say that. Don't ever feel like if you ever did it before, is you have to say it the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's a man. I don't want no man coming at none of us and they did it before. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of corny. Like, I think he was going after Tristan Thompson when he was saying that type of shit. Don't come at me like that. Either hit me in the DM or something and talk to me a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
I took it out of that because I ain't even. It's like, okay, I don't know why he aimed at Tristan in that way.
What a dummy Tristan is, huh? What a fucking dummy.
What are you talking about?
Why'd
he's
you
not married.
Just go nut in the girl.
He's not married though.
That's what I see. He's a 30-year-old NBA player. He's not married.
Sure, he want kids.
And why are we acting surprised? He just did this to another girl before.
But why are we judging that man? I don't know. Why
can't he have kids?
Why not?
He's not married.
You got a girl pregnant you don't want to have a kid with. You can judge that.
You should get married and have kids. But he's done it multiple times.
Yeah, he's a dummy.
This isn't some new shit.
But if he made one mistake, he's not a dummy. We make mistakes. But you make the same mistake again.
But what if he wanted nothing the girl, wanted to have a baby with the girl, and they both happy? She's getting money for sure. He's having another kid. Like, what's the problem?
I'm gonna tell some
he
of y'all
was not happy when he was trying to pay for that abortion, son. He said, 75 grand, you're not getting nothing else.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. A lot of y'all that's listening, y'all may not want to understand this, but your daddy was in the same situation as Tristan Thompson. He didn't want you at first either. And he had to go get that paternity test to make sure that you was his. But that's a fact.
My dad was old as hell. He couldn't wait to have a kid.
You ain't about y'all. Your mom and dad married. I'm talking about there's a lot of y'all out there right now whose mom and dad never got married.
Yeah.
And you 20-something years old. And if you have a real conversation with your pops, your pops would be like, I had to check and make sure you was mine.
Yeah.
My parents are married.
Bro, listen, I know a lot of people who did that.
A hit bastard child from Philly will holler. What are you talking about, Taylor? What do you mean? How was he looking at you? I'm just looking around the room.
I see what you're saying for sure.
What's the advice that you're giving to this generation of kids?
None. Yeah. I'm just telling them, like, a lot of them were in that situation. Tristan Thompson, listen, I'm not making no excuses for the brother. I'm just saying he's not married.
Yep.
He didn't violate any vows.
Nope.
Yeah.
He did nothing. Yeah. And by the way, if it wasn't Khloe Kardashian, y'all would not care.
I am really interested in seeing how, like, the generation of kids who parents are publicly, like, didn't want to have
titties and shit.
No, didn't that and like I didn't necessarily want to have this child. And then you grow up and you see that. And people know you.
Yeah.
There's just digital documentation now. This has been going on since the beginning of time.
But now it's different because I can see that person. Like, I know your parent didn't want to have.
How
like, everybody
dumb
knows
is
that
fucking Tristan Thompson to text her that? Just call her. Call her and tell her the offer, but don't have it available in text.
That's
now your kid gets to see that.
That's true. That's true. You gotta leave her on
dummy
read,
that guy.
Yeah. You can't type nothing. They can grab anything.
What'd you say?
You gotta leave her on read, bro.
Read, bro.
Oh, what I say?
Leave her on read.
Oh,
that's not what it says. Don't it say read?
I thought it said read.
No.
Wait a minute.
I had nothing.
But what do it say?
Books. You're a fucking published author. Okay? You're a New York Times selling.
Andrew.
I've never heard nobody say leave her on red.
No, it's definitely red.
I never heard that.
Why'd you leave me on red?
Why red? It would color is red
because it was already red.
Oh shit!
I don't get it.
Oh my god!
Hold on. How do you spell red?
I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Wait a minute.
We're idiots. If you think we're brilliant, we're that too. We're leaving the podcast.
Wow.
Listen, wait a minute.
This is fucking
Andrew, how you spell red?
Huh?
How you spell red?
The same way.
Same way.
So is red and red?
Yeah.
No way.
No way.
Leave her on red. I'm gonna really pay attention.
That's the case. They would have put red.
This whole time I thought they were saying leave them on read. I gotta pay attention now.
I swear it say
I really
read, yo.
did. I've never heard nobody say leave them on red.
The brilliant one today.
Well, as Andrew's been saying for the past 10 minutes, as always,
Leave on read.
if you listen to this podcast and you think we're smart, you think we're intelligent, you think we're brilliant, you're absolutely right. What if you think we're just a couple idiots who don't know shit? Hey man, leave us on red. All right?
Leave us on read.
This is the Brilliant Idiots Podcast. Thank you for listening. Hey.